So they'll do that again. Ball's thrown up now, tap down again. Mongo's putting the tap in the ruck there. To get a few scrabbly now, but here go Upwey. They get the clearing kick moving forward. They get it to about half forward. Ball at the bottom of the pack. It's going to be a lot of contested play being played here with the muddy patch. The handballs, they link up here. Woori Yallock for the back. Wicks comes in, attacks it hard for Upwey. It's going to be a free kick given the way of Upwey Tecoma for a throw. As Upwey Tecoma can move forward here through Wicks. Wicks immediately moves the ball forward, puts it deep into the foreline with Bacano, but there's a mark taken there. Upwey's going to have the first shot on goal.
Waters, it looks like, he's going to line up.
So it will be Waters. Yep, Daniel Waters will line up. He'll kick this from about 35 out, directly in front. As Aiden just threw me in the deep end there, kind of just ditched me as the siren was about to go, and I was just like, "Where's he gone?" But
I lost the stopwatch. Trent put it in the wrong spot, so I didn't know where it was.
Waters comes in and kicks the first goal of the game.
There we go. Good start for Upwey Tecoma there. Daniel Waters on target. 1-0-6 currently letting Woori Yallock get to score. Only a minute gone already into this first quarter. So good confidence start there. So when these two sides played last time, Trent, it really was the story of accuracy in front of goal for the most part of the game. Upwey were absolute dead-eye and Woori Yallock just weren't quite able to get on target. They finished off the job in the end, so we'll see what happens today. So we're back in the middle once again to Tyler up against Monkhorst. As the ball's thrown aloft by the umpire, Tyler goes early, but it's Monkhorst who stayed down. Wicks. Kick was partially smothered, the wet conditions causing a few problems. Here's Raru, got the handball from Atala, sends it forward. Mark almost taken, but just spilled at the last moment. And now Woori Yallock on the counter-attack here. They can go out wide. Monkhorst gets it under his control. And, oh dear, the big ruckman just having a bit of a blunder there. He's kicked it directly out of bounds in the full. It wasn't going anywhere else, and Wicks is going to receive the free kick.
Jeez, he started lively, Aiden Wicks.
He always does. He'll love these conditions too. He's a real scrapper, is Sammy Wicks. And he's always in for the fight as well. Long kick down the line, just spilled momentarily, come to ground level. Into the hands of Angus Smith momentarily now. Woori go long down the line to a one-on-one contest. And the mark taken on that occasion there by Miles. Beautifully read there on that occasion. Oscar Miles, who's wearing the number 20, usually wears the number 50. So long kick down the line. This is going to be a tough one to mark. It comes to ground level. Hinton, was he taken high? Umpire just calls for it. So we'll have a stoppage. Upwey Tecoma's into the ground just a couple of metres forward of centre. So Atala once again up against Monkhorst. Atala goes early. Again, it's Monkhorst. Raru sharked it though, but then he spilled it at the last moment. It's locked up and we'll have another stoppage.
This early stage of the game, Monkhorst is taking control in the ruck, but it's been Upwey Tecoma, Aiden, who's taking control through the midfield.
You're absolutely right, Trent. Atala just probably timing his jumper. He's done it again. He's timed it too early. Monkhorst able to just grab it out that time. He got a little handball away momentarily. Wicks goes in hard, but this is going to be a tricky one to navigate. And we will have another stoppage. So you're probably going to see a little bit of this throughout the game. Conditions not really ideal for clean flowing movement. So up it goes once again. Monkhorst to the front, wins the tap, gets it down to ground level. Wicks just slaps it away. And then going in hard was Williams, but he's locked up right away. And we will have another stoppage.
Yeah, so a lot of stoppages, as Aiden said.
4 on the bounce.
Yeah, so it's balls. They get ready to reset here. Monkhorst again wins the tap, but straight down to Raru. He's tackled. And Wicks gets a handball out. It's a real scrappy again, but it looks like there might be clearance out of here to Woori Yallock. They get the handball moving and big collision there. Now by Tecoma on the counter-attack. Put it inside forward. 50 get him up. He's taken. No, it's dropped by Waters. He regathers it. Runs around, gets in perfect position, snaps around his body and finds a teammate. Finds a teammate in Waterman there. It's on a tight angle. We'll take a good kick at this. So Waterman backing himself in. Comes in. Tucked up close near the boundary. Kicks it. Just crossed and it's missed everything there. So it's going to go out of bounds on the full. Woori Yallock with a chance to reset here. Where Upwey Tecoma has dominated the start of this play.
I don't think Woori have really had the ball forward to centre just yet, or maybe just a couple
Probably the
of metres.
furthest one was down here when we had the intercepting mark.
So it's Adams with the free kick, I think.
So Adams runs around. And Rigo is his spot now. He'll look to bring it out. Not much options being, so he's going to just bomb it down the line to a pack. Can might be taking Noah Khan out the back. Can they mop it up? And it's Upwey Tecoma who do. Get the handballs out in the hands of Jackson Waters, who gets it inside forward 50. Can might be taking Noah Khan. It's spoiled. And chasing after it there hard and taking it over the line was Jordan Williams for Woori Yallock. So the ball will have another stoppage here in play inside Upwey Tecoma's forward 50. Ball's thrown in now. Moncourse again getting the front position and winning the tap, but it's Upwey Tecoma have a shot on goal for a tour, and it's going to be punched over the line for a minor score.
So rushed over there, just getting it back at the right moment was Atchison.
So bring it back in quickly here, Aiden.
So long kick down the line. Oh, Mark nearly taken by Miles. He just couldn't quite stick it. Upwey Tecoma looking to get back on the counter attack. Crushing through nice in that occasion. They look like French. So plenty of numbers around the ball once again. Now up. Oh, no, just slipping over at the wrong time there. I think that might have been Sam Raru. Just didn't get the kick away in time. And I reckon this will be a stoppage. The umpire calls for it once again. So another stoppage out of side of the ground. Still just in Upwey Tecoma's half at the moment, where he's just not really able to get the ball kind of in their end of the ground. So Moncourse to the front, but Atal seemed to get the better of that from the back. They slap it forward. Here's an opportunity for Upwey Tecoma. Hinton, long kick towards goal. Has got it. How about that? Fantastic finish, and Upwey Tecoma have got the jump. 2 goals, 1-13. Woori Yallock yet to score.
Yeah, just dominating play here, Aiden, early stages of the game.
Well, as you mentioned, Trent, they just got the territory at the moment. That was a really good... It was Hinton, in fact. So really good finish there. Waters with the first one. Oh, Sinclair, sorry.
It was. He had a kick it.
So there we go. 2-1-13 it is at the moment. And Upwey Tecoma will be very happy with that.
Woori Yallock need to get on top of the midfield here, Aiden. They're winning the taps.
Well, you're certainly right. You know, probably starts with guys like Williams, as you mentioned earlier, Trent, who's in there as well. Liam O'Day, he's another star player as well. So Moncourse wins the tap, but once again, Raru just sharks it. Got the handball away momentarily. Raru gets the handball away. Basoli couldn't quite snatch it. Now they just knock it forward through Orenshaw to Upwey Tecoma. O'Day's in there once again as well for Woori Yallock. You keep wanting to say the Tigers, Trent, but you've got to remember that they're both the Tigers today, so got to stick with the club name. So up it goes once again. Atala, once again going early, and again it's Moncourse who gets it at ground level. Soccer forward again for Upwey Tecoma. Arnold tracks it back. He's got to get the kick away, though. It decided to go by hand. Oh, that's a good strong tackle late on that occasion by Waters. And now Upwey go to the middle of the ground. Dangerous kick. Raru couldn't get there in time. Basoli cuts it off. And here's the opportunity for Woori Yallock. Basoli to centre half forward good to kick. Ben Moncourse, but he couldn't take the mark. Miles went in hard. Was he taken off the ball? Umpire calls him to go. And now a soccer forward here by Jai Sheehan has turned it over.
So Ben Moncourse playing forward?
Yes. He can be a bit of a swing man, and it looks like today he is going to have...
Kicked one last week as well, so assuming it's something they're looking at more in the later season.
Long kick down the line, looking for Moncourse. It flew over his head, though. Huge numbers, and Atala just bombs it with a wobbling barrel. Now, how's this going to work out? Oh, beautiful mark taken there. That was by Brad Arnold, one of the two. So Brad, he just got a handball all the way back to Basoli, who's just playing a bit of a quarterback role there almost, just for the time being. And now Woori just happy to slow it down. They've got Sizevert up on the outside, and they go for him as well. Sizevert looks to take on Raru. His kick was partially smothered. Now Upwey Tecoma might be another chance, but Hughes just overran it slightly. Here is Wicks once again. He's going to take off, gets the kick away just in time, but it's very errant. No one really in the area there for Upwey Tecoma. Blakey Muir chasing after it. And in the end there, it's picked up by Lindgren, who sends it long down the line looking for Moncourse, and that's a good mark in the wet conditions. And Woori now once again with an opportunity.
Yeah, so Woori now moving it more these last 2 minutes. Their forward part of the ground. They move it in, the inside forward 50 kick. Is that a free kick? Is the umpire seeing that? Don't know how that was missed, Aiden. It's going to be a mark taken, and Upwey Tecoma can get on the counter attack. They handball it out the back. Waters has the ball in hand. Comes wide and spoiled over the line. So that's a good win there for Woori Yallock. They can lock it in. In fact, it's going to be a free kick going the way Upwey Tecoma. I guess it is to Sheehan. I thought it went over the line. But Sheehan now bring it back in. Plays on. Long kick down the line to the pack. Can it be taken? No, it can't. Falling to the ground. Here come Upwey Tecoma. They're in for another chance here. They kick it forward. It's a 2-on-1 situation here. It's a race back towards goals. It's going to be rushed over for a minor score there. for Upwey Tecoma. So 2 goals, 2 for them now. So we bring it back into play here. Short kicks on. They go wide into the pocket, finding Smith. Smith brings it back in, finds Moncos in the middle of the ground. Moncos assesses his option, doesn't have much to go to. He's told to play on. Again, just brings it down the line, but all Upwey Tecoma players here, and they could get one out the back, and that they do. Has a lot of time there in the hands of Sheehan. Sheehan brings it back inboard in the hands of Miles. Miles switches it to a tour and puts it over to the wing, and now they're out here for a Hinton. Hinton, short kick, and it's cut off there.
So Woori now once again with an opportunity to counter-attack. Looks like Harvey Smith on the half-back line there, can load up on that left boot, long down the line. Upwey Tecoma got all the numbers here, and Miles with a big fly. Just probably timed it a little bit too early. Umpire happy to let it go. And now once again, here is Wicks. He was looking for Raru, but he missed him. Picked up by Lindgren. Sends it to about half forward. Waters underneath it, but slapped away on that occasion by, I think that was Somervale. So once again, Upwey Tecoma just starting to win the territory. Hinton's handball, though, cut off by Monkhorst. Got it away to Lindgren, who sends him inside forward 50 on this occasion, looking for Ben Monkhorst. But a good strong mark taken by Gibson. So now Woori with a chance.
As we mentioned earlier, Aiden's kicked the 42 goals this season, going at just under 4 goals a game.
He's been a very good pick-up for him so far, and he's well within range. So Taylor Gibson, Woori really need this one. They've only had probably 2 or 3 forward 50 entries. Upwey Tecoma have had all the territory so far, so this really just to at least take a bit of pressure off the scoreboard for the time being. So Taylor Gibson from probably about 40 metres. The arc's not massive here at Upwey Tecoma, so distance will not be a problem. In he comes. Kick looks pretty good off the boot. He's just offline. Goalpie didn't move too much, but just drifting at the last moment. So missed opportunity there for Gibson. Woori with their first score on the board, though. Just the one behind. So it looks like, I believe that's Sam Waters with the kicking opportunity. That's a very long ball as well, looking for a Tala. Came to ground level. O'Day going in hard for Woori once again. So too is Blackie Moore laying a good strong tackle. And we'll have a stoppage inside the centre square. Still forward to centre at the moment for Woori. So up it goes. Once again, a Tala just getting muscled away there by Monkhorst. He sends him inside forward 50. And Zach does well to find Ben. So another shot at goal for Woori from a similar spot and from a similar distance as Gibson moments ago. Very important, this opportunity. So Benny Monkhorst, back from injury, needs to convert this opportunity, get it back to 7 points. In he comes. It looks pretty good off the boot. And Ben Monkhorst has got it. So first goal of the afternoon to Woori 1-1-7. The Tigers of the Valley trailing the Tigers of the Mountain 2-2-14. So let's wait for the ball to go back into the middle. Just starting to get a little bit more momentum in this game now. Woori, a bit of a slow start, but they'll definitely take some confidence with that first goal. As it's back in the middle once again to Tala. Should be doing battles against Saki Monkhorst here once more.
Yeah, this ball's being brought back into the middle now. Woori got a bit more momentum. First goal on the ball as the ball's thrown up. No clear winner in the ruck tap there. The ball's at the bottom of the pack again, and Tatua gets the kick, clearing kick, moving forward for Upwey Tecoma. Tackle his lane's a really good tackle. Spencer gets a handball out. Ball again at the bottom of the pack. Is it going to get out? Is the umpire going to blow his whistle? And he blows his whistle for another stoppage in play. This ball now getting thrown up, and it's Bruce in the ruck now for Woori, and the snapping kick inside 450. Upwey Tecoma, can it up? Be taking Makaris there. No, it can't. Tries to get the tap knock on from behind. Ball's at the bottom of the pack. Fakara goes in, picks it up, gives a handball out, but it's cut off. Wicks goes in, gets a handball. Now snap towards goal. Not quite, but still there. There's still a chance. They get the handball out. It's cut off by Spencer. And they rush it over Woori for another minor score. It's the third rushed, Aiden. Defence holding up down there.
Yeah, that's it.
They look to bring it back into play now. They bring the short one. They've done that a couple of times. The short one in the pocket to Muir. Muir assesses his options and Tries to come short down the line, but that's cut off there, and it's in the hands of Park Jenkinson. Park Jenkinson's now puts a kick inside 450. Bacaro just over his head, but it's picked up, snapped towards, and it's cut off. Tackle laid by Wicks. How's the umpire going to see this? It's going to be a ball up. So right in the goal square here for Upwey Tecoma. See if they can make an opportunity for this. The ball looks to be thrown. Yep, it's thrown up now. Tap down out the back. Muir gets it. Gets a clearing dribble kick out. Back to Park Jenkinson. He's Shepherd. Chasing after it here is Satori. But it's knocked over the line for a boundary throw in. And as we always say, Aiden, deliver, it's never going to happen, but it's worth an appeal.
Yep.
Because the ball's going to throw back in, Tula back in the ruck.
It's like LBW in like under 14s, Trent. You're only going to get it if it's pitching in line and hitting middle halfway up.
Don't get me started on that. I used to hate when they give it. They're like, what are you looking at? But anyways, ball's thrown in. Rauru gets the clearing kick to centre half forward. Can a mark be taken? No, it can't, but it's out the back. Woori Yallock doing all right here. Copping a lot of heat is this defence. Muir gets the handball out. They get a clearing kick, but it's back to Park Jenkinson. He's doing well to park himself in the right spot. Kick behind play here.
Like that pun from you, Trent.
Park Jenkinson moves inside forward 50. Can it be kicked? No, but Woori Yallock get the clearing kick now to the other side, and a mark's been taken. So Upwey Tecoma can reset and go again inside forward 50.
So Hinton reading the play well. Obviously too far out to score.
Thank you, sir.
Missed about 60 from home. Low trajectory ball looking for Daniel Waters. That's a good mark taken there, is it? It is paid. So good reading of the play on that occasion by Oscar Simpson. Good strong hands in the wet conditions. Long ball. Can he find a mark? Gibson does well. Takes it down. He's got to wait for numbers to get back, though. Nothing really at home for the moment. Gibson eventually sends it inside forward 50. Zach Munkhorst is there. Was there a hand in the back? Yes, there was.
It might fine Aiden, because it's not actually raining. It might hold up a little bit. It's just if the ball hits the ground too much and gets in the puddles. If it gets in the dirt and the mud, it might be all right.
Yeah, the outer side doesn't look too bad. It's actually probably more on the crowd side here.
It's more if it hits these puddles here that we're looking straight at, Aiden.
So Zachy Munkhorst is going to go back. He's got an opportunity from about 35, 40 metres out.
You wouldn't surprise me as the type of player to go searching in that puddle for that ball, will you?
Anyway, and he comes. So Ben got the first one. Can Zach kick the second? Yep, he's put it straight through the middle. And they get their second goal, Woori Yallock, and they're right back in the contest. 2-3-15, Upwey Tecoma, leading Woori Yallock 2-1-13 as we're just about to tick into a red time.
Yeah, so good fight back even Woori Yallock. They obviously Upwey Tecoma did jump him early, not on goals, but just the way they were controlling the game. They probably left 2 or 3 goals in the bank there, Upwey Tecoma, to really put the foot down and really jump him, but to allow Woori Yallock to fight himself back in before the end of the first.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you there, Trent. So it's back in the middle once more. So Miles is going to go up in the ruck this time for Upwey Tecoma. So it looks like
saw his leap before.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. There we go. That pretty decent leap. He didn't win the tap, but it was sharked beautifully by Waters, who can send Upwey Tecoma long inside forward 50. Can a mark be taken here? No spills to ground level. And Woori seem to have the numbers at ground level for the moment. In goes Williams as well. Trying to force a handball out as Joel Smith, but he's constrained right away. And he's going to be pinged. There we go. Oh, no, the free kick going to...
No, Tom.
No, yeah. It is going away of Upwey Tecoma. Smith thought it was his for a second. So it does come back to Heath Satori. Too far out to score. Chips into the pocket looking for Bacaro, who caught up momentarily, but he couldn't take the mark down. Oh, that would have been something. So it's a boundary. Oh, no, it's a free kick, is it? So it's going to go the way of Williams in the back pocket.
So Williams. Short kick. Finding Spencer. So they're liking this short kicks in the back line. They don't mind sharing it around there, Williams now. Brings it. Use it to the fat side. Can it might be taken? No, it's out the back. And it's probably going to dribble over the boundary line. That it does for a boundary throw in. It's 19 and a half minutes gone in the first. Upwey Tecoma 2-2-14. Lee Woori Yallock 2-1-13. The ruckman set. Ball's thrown in. Miles front position and gets one out the back towards. That was a beautiful tap and a beautiful crumbing. Picaro's there, but no, it's intercepted there by Brad Arnold. Does he want to switch it, or is he just going to have to go long down the line? And that he does. He goes long down the line. Can a mark be taken? No, but it's going to go out the back. It's to Miles, who started this game really well. Miles Ball in hand.
Oh, no.
Probably would want that kick back, but it might work out all right. It's going to be a high contact free kick going the way of Woori Yallock. Does it come back to Spencer? Spencer goes laterally. Looking for Smith. Then brings it into the wing and up and under ball. Can it be taken? It's Miles again who started this game on fire. So Miles, it's centre half back. It's a better kick to Raul, and it's a good mark, good strong mark overhead in these conditions. Waste no time playing on, puts it inside forward 50. Can it be taken? Yes, it can. Waters out the back, plays on, dribble towards goal, and it's in.
Oh, gee.
Kicks his second.
Gee, it's risky there from Waters, but he got the job done in the end.
He's kicked 2 already now. It started well, Aiden.
No, he has. He had his name written all over that, didn't he, Trenny? He had the best body position right from the word go. It was always going to be tough. The kick really good from Raru. And, yeah, Waters, as Trent mentioned, that's 2 goals already for him. He's waiting for the ball to come back in the middle. So Miles is still going to go into the ruck. 4 up by Tecoma. Wicks is coming back to contest this centre bounce as well. So, not really sure if Tom Matali looks like he's fine down there at the moment, so maybe Miles is just going to chop him out. So once again, both rucks to do battle. And once again, Miles really getting up there. Wicks is chasing it back. He gets it away to Costas just in time. And now Upwey Tecoma with a high up and under ball go down the ground. It should be cut off either way because that'll go on the full. And the free kick going to be taken on this occasion by Luke Bunches. He's taken a couple of ruck duties recently. So Bunches down the line. That's beelining the boundary line. Can someone take a mark here? Monkhorst flew high and it's going to be thrown back into play. Right in front of our commentary position. So once again, it'll be Miles and Bunches. So we get a pretty good look at this one. In it goes. Bunches has got front position. Just gets a little boot to it. Williams tried to send him inside 50, but couldn't quite do so.
Here's that mud patch, Aiden.
Yeah, that's it. This is going to be. This will be a bit of a rugby scrum, I reckon, the next couple of minutes. So
Yeah, piggy in the middle, or?
Yeah, well, quite literally. Pig in the mud anyway. Up they go again. Miles tries to get over the top of Bunches, but couldn't quite do so. Bartill's got a handball, but it was nearly stolen, just not in the end. Crushing the pack was Murray, but he's tackled straight away and we'll have another stoppage. So once again, Tala's going to come back into the ruck, so Miles just heads forward. Atala just winning that one on that occasion. Handball looking for Williams. Lockie Hughes gets a kick away just in time. Can Waters get under his control? He can, but he was tackled straight away and dispossessed. Picaro chases after it, but he can't get there first. Now Woori on the counter-attack. That's a beautiful kick as well. It found Basoli. He goes to Mitch Arnold. Goes for a bit of a run across the cricket pitch. Long kick inside forward 50. Gibson is there. He's got it. Good mark from Gibson. He wasn't really favoured on the end of that kick, but he made it work and he can go back and line up for his first.
Yeah, he's done well there to really fight, to get on that lead and really just put his hands out there and hope for the best. In the end, it looked like Aiden jumped at the ball.
Well, it was almost a 3-on-1, really, Trent. And as I say, the kick really didn't take.
I thought he was well
advantage.
behind it too, but he's got a good gain of pace there at the end.
Yeah, he just
found second gear, I think.
I think the Upwey defenders just thought they had it covered, but Gibson just snatched at the last moment. So when he comes, he missed the first shot. Can he get the second? Looks, it's just across the face. And Upwey slap it over the boundary line, so it'll be thrown back into play in the back pocket for, in the forward pocket for Woori Yallock.
So deep in the pocket for Woori Yallock, who's really fought back. Ball's going to be thrown in now. Monkhorst back in the ruck. Tool probably got the best at that tap. And Upwey Tecoma look to retreat, and Chen does a kick out of mid-air. Looking for Park Jenkinson chasing after it. But it's going to be thrown in about 40 from home inside the forward 50 of Woori Yallock. It was an interesting decision there, wasn't it, Hayden?
Yeah, he's definitely going straight for the boundary line, but yeah, the umpire will back him in just under maybe enough pressure.
So they look to throw it back in. Now they retrieve the ball from over the fence. 2 rucks to go at it. Tool and Monkhorst. Ball's thrown in. Monkhorst fights it from position, then wins the tap too. Wicks gets the crumbing though, then he's tackled straight away as the ball falls out. And it's going to be another stoppage. It's the ball given back to the umpire to restart play. Monkhorst again winning the tap, but again, Upwey Tecoma probably dominating midfield, going after his Ben Monkhorst. Gets a handball, gets the 1-2. Turns around, gets a kick inside forward 50. Can a mark be taken? No, but spoiled by Basoli. He's done well there. And here, Woori Yallock was tackled straight away. Can Upwey Tecoma make something of it? 25 minutes gone in the first quarter. Ball at the bottom of the pack. The umpire's going to ask for the ball back for the stoppage. Not long to go in this first quarter, you'd assume, as the ball's thrown up. Butcher's back in the ruck, and he gets the winning tap. Woori Yallock get the kick moving forward. But Upwey Tecoma do well to get out of that. And there's the siren to end the first quarter. So Upwey Tecoma lead it at quarter time, 3-2-20 to Woori Yallock's 2-1-13. After a good start by Upwey Tecoma, Woori Yallock fought back, Aiden.
For Woori Yallock. So once again, umpire throws it aloft, and second quarter action underway. Both ruckmen probably just getting a little piece of that one. There's a free kick already, and it's going to go the way of Woori Yallock. So Angus Smith can send him inside forward 50. Gibson in the area, but doing well was Miles at the last moment. Tracking it back is Sam Waters. He just couldn't get under his control, though. Slipped over at the inopportune time. Raru, can he get under his control? Nobody paddled it away to a teammate. And now they're under all sorts of pressure. Coming in with Smith with a good strong tackle. And we will have a stoppage.
So Aiden, I just got confirmation. I walked past near the toilets. It's Glenn Maxwell's 2015 World Cup jersey in there and signed to the South Belgrade Cricket Club. And he's got confirmation because he has a mate that plays at the Upwey Cricket Club, and it's also where the league club rooms are apparently for that league. So
yes,
that's framed in there as Glenn Maxwell's jersey from the 2015 World Cup.
Yes, he did play in that final as well. He didn't get to bat, I remember, Trent, that day, but he did get, I think it was Martin Guptill out or something like that. So certainly a very handy wicket that day. As anyway, Woori Yallock trying to keep the ball moving inside there, forward 50. Williams around the corner. Oh, no mark could be taken. It just got spilled at the last moment. So a little reprieve there for Upwey in defence. Miles just bombs it out there on his left boot. No mark could be taken by Waterman. And it's locked up, and we will have a stoppage. Just forward to centre for Woori Yallock. So this time it's the Tigers of the Valley, with probably the early territory battle being won. So up it goes once again. Atala with a big fly early, and eventually did win the tap on the second attempt. Sharked beautifully though by a day. Got the handle away just in time. Now it's socket forward for the Tigers of the Mountain, and we will have a boundary thrown out of side of the ground on about that wing position. So now Upwey just getting the ball back to their end a little bit more. So Boontjes is going to go up in this ruck contest, still against Atala. As we wait for the boundary umpire to launch it back in, and up it goes. Boontjes to the front, just tries to get a little boot onto it, just couldn't really get any sort of connection to it. And now the ball not really going anywhere anytime soon. It's locked up, and we are going to have another stoppage once again on the outside wing.
Yes, they move to the outside wing now. What's new, Aiden? What's new? They love playing the outside wings. Yep. The ball's thrown up now. Tool again goes early. Boontjes wins the tap down, and the whistle bone. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to go to wave Upwey Tecoma in the hands of Bartels. Bartels now goes short, finding a teammate there. Looks to be Hughes. Hughes assesses his options and again comes in short. Finds Sheehan. Sheehan assesses his options. They're just building this up nicely here. As he again goes short, looking for a tool. Fires in the air. Smith gets the crumbs, gives the handball over the top, finding Williams. Now they move it down the wing. Can this stay in play? Yes, it is, but he's tackled straight away. It's a big tackle laid there by Harvey Smith. It's going to be a boundary throw in for the two rucks to go at it again. So we look who's taking the ruck. This time, Boontjes is doing a lot of the ruck work here, aiding against a tool, especially in the second half. I wonder if that's something, as he pulled up sore, maybe Zach Moncourse.
Yeah, probably not a bad thing to give him a chop at. You know, you can throw him forward or even behind the ball as well. So, but we don't usually see this, Trent. You're right.
Ball's thrown in now. Tool gets the front position and decides just to grab it out of the ruck, give the handball. Doesn't go very far though. As they look to mop it up, Upwey Tecoma go inside forward 50. There's Moncourse deep inside 450. They get the rebound here. Upwey Tecoma though going up to Spicaro, chasing after it, but it's kicked off the ground again. They appeal him for deliberate. And they're going to throw it in again. It's worth the try. If anything was going to get given deliberate, that was probably the one, Aiden.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Trent. So it's going to be thrown back into play. Picaro just unable. They're probably stiff that it didn't go on the full, Trent. It just pitched before that boundary line. It was looking for all money like it was going to. So Atala and Boontjes once again to do the ruck battle. Boontjes gets to the front, smashes it forward as well. So it's a ground ball once again. Picked up momentarily. Here is Bartels. Oh, but he bowled his own mate over. Now it comes out the back to Wicks. He got the kick away just in time, looking for Raru. Spencer couldn't take it cleanly. Raru now. Can he get a kick away? It's going to be a tricky one to navigate. And we are going to have a stoppage this time on the broadcast side wing. So once again, Atala to go up against Bunches. Atala goes early, probably just gets the better of that tap. Spencer picked it up, goes with an up and under ball. Not sure if that's even made the required journey. Punch heads towards the boundary line. Hinton taken in the tackle. And we are going to have another stoppage. So interesting start to this second quarter. No side can really get a clean bit of play at the moment. Tap comes out momentarily. Bartils sends it down the line. He's turned it over, as you know, but Bjork can take the mark. Was he taken high? Yes. Just a little bit over-exuberant with the tackle there was Jackson Waters. So this one comes to Sizeverter. Heads down the line. Upwey Tecoma seem to have the numbers, and this might work out okay. Can Sheen get under his control? Yes, he can. Gets the handball away just in time. Bakara came up to meet it. Handballs it all the way back, though, and now they've made an interesting decision here, but this might work out okay. Long barrel towards forward 50. There's a whistle.
Yeah, it's going to be brought back up at Tecoma.
There we go. So it is going to be a free kick.
Just got him after he disposed the ball there, Aiden, on the boundary line.
So we're going to wait. I think this might be Costas with the free kick there. Yes, it is. So Glenn Costas with the free kick. He's got Raru calling for it in the middle. Doesn't go for him. So I think he's just going to opt to go long down the line, and that he does. Probably not to his teammates' advantage. In fact, he's kicked it straight on the full. So disappointing result there for Upwey Tecoma. Good chance for Woori. Balin Spencer will be the recipient of this free kick. And there's another whistle, blood rule. So this might stop play. Oranshaw's going to come on the ground. So a little bit of confusion, but should all be sorted in a couple of moments. So Satori is who had to come off the ground. A little speck of blood spotted there by the umpire. So Williams, it looks like, in the long sleeves, loads up on that right boot. High ball going to be hard to mark. Miles in the area. Was he pushed under it? Atala eventually gets under his control, soccers it forward, or sort of dribbles it forward, I should say. And eventually it just works its way over the boundary line, and it will be thrown back in.
Yeah, ball to be thrown back in here now. As the two ruckmen get into position, and still Brutus Aiden, who's in the ruck against the Tula. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. This ball's getting thrown in now. No ruckman got the better of that tap, and no clearing kick either. And the tackle laid. Probably going to be another stoppage. Good tackle by Rauru, but it manages to spill out, but then tackled straight away again. The umpire calls for the ball to restart the play with the ball up. So the ball looks to go, bring Bob back into play. Tool again goes early. Butchers wins the tap, but straight down to Waters. Gets a kick moving forward towards the forward 50. Upwey Tecoma. Chasing after and getting a handball. Raru now has it. His kick is smothered. And this one's going to go out of bounds for a boundary throw. It's a good smothering there.
Yeah.
Just slow down the play.
Yeah, a lot of stoppages so far in this second quarter.
It's the ball now. Ball back in. Bruches v. Atua. No, ball just falls short of the throw in. Waters goes after it. Can't take it cleanly. No clearing kick can be taken either. It's just a smothering ball up and under. Who can get the kick moving forward? And no one can. They get the ball. That was Ben Moncourse who gets the handball out. It's tackled. It's going to go over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in. So they look to reset here. So a lot of stoppages here, Aiden. But 8 minutes into the second quarter. Score hasn't moved.
No.
And they get ready to reset here. Still hasn't seen Zach Moncourse move up to the ruck position yet. Brutus is Atola. Now Atola wins the tap there. Raru gets it. Tries to shrug off the tackle, and he's caught. He's gone. And they'll look to reset here now. Woori Yallock in the hands of O'Day. O'Day goes wide, finding Smith. So Angus Smith tests his options. Decides to just go long inside forward 50. Can a mark be taken? No, it can't. Raru's there, but it's a free kick given. It's going to go the way of Woori Yallock. Has advantage been given? No advantage has been given. So it's going to come back.
Yes, that did bounce through for a goal, but because of the free kick, it does
it's going to come back to Zach Moncourse. So that's where he's playing deep forward this quarter. Interesting. Is he sore, maybe? Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, he started in the ruck. He contested the first couple of... he contested the first centre bounce and then probably the next couple of stoppages. But, yeah, ever since then, it's all been bunches.
He'll have to keep this all 45. as he begins his approach now. Zach Monkos comes in. He's already kicked one. And he's kicked two now. He's playing a bit more forward. And he's got two on the board.
So it's the Monkhorse doing all the goal kicking at the moment for Woori. Alec Ben's got one. Zach's now got two. So we wait for the ball to come back into the middle of the ground. So it's back to a 2-point margin. 3-3-21 Upwey Tecoma.
Where's Damien?
Alec 3-1-19.
Where's Damien then? Just need him to kick one.
Just need it, yeah.
Too busy down at North.
Yeah, that's it. So we wait for the ball to come back to the middle of the ground, which it does. So he's coming back to the ruck now, Trent. There we go. So we've mentioned it that many times. So after he's kicked the goal, they take him out of the forward line. How about that? So Monkhorse taps it down to Waters, who just got the kick away in time. Cut off by Spencer. Handball spilled by Williams, who can't get it under his control. It is slippery. Costas, did he get him high? Yes. So this will be a free kick.
Good on you, Geordie.
So Williams just assessing the options. And just chips it inboard to Spencer, who might give the hands off to Williams once again, and he does, and he just goes laterally. It's a dangerous one. It's going to fall short. Waterman's going to corral him, but Arnold did well. Got away from him. Can send it down the line. Long kick. It's probably not to the advantage, though, of Ben Monkhorse, and it trickles over the boundary line. It'll be thrown back into play. But they do gain a bit of territory from that Woori Alec nonetheless. Just going to be how they kind of navigate this stoppage. So the good thing is on that side of the ground, at least, there's not as much mud and just wet patches they're going to have to deal with. So a little bit easier to get a clean bit of play happening. So Monkhorse to the front, wins the tap. It might work out okay. Williams just couldn't take it cleanly, and guess what? It's gone over the boundary line. It's going to be thrown back in once again. So we'll have another boundary throw in outer side of the ground. Already 11 and a half minutes gone into quarter number two. Just the one goal, that's gone the way of the Tigers. So scores very close at the moment. Just a 2-point margin to the home side. As now Woori Alec go in hard. Sheehan with a bit of a bump on Harvey Smith. Umpire calls them to go. And once again, the ball is locked up, and we are going to have another stoppage.
You just said what you said you weren't going to say, and you went with one goal to the Tigers.
Yeah,
Which one? Which one?
So up goes Atala. Again, just going a little bit too early. Monkhorse waiting down. Huge number surrounding this contest once again. Now Woori might be able to bust free, but no. Locked up, and another stoppage. It's going to be balled up just at about half forward for Woori Alec on this occasion. So 12 minutes now gone into quarter number two. As the umpire throws the ball off once again. So Atala again, probably just going a bit too early. I think he's just maybe just trying to nullify Monkhorse more than anything. As the kick comes out, looking for Waterman. In the area too was Blakey Muir, but he's just happy to escort the ball over, and we'll have another boundary throw in.
It's the far side of the ground. Getting ready to be thrown back in. Two rucks getting in position. Monkhorse and Atua. Atua winning that tap, fighting for front position. Scrappy ball at the bottom of the pack. Woori Alec look to get it, but it's cut off there. Upwey Tecoma can get the ball moving forward here. Wicks has the ball, gets a kick inside 450, but there's no one there. It's probably going to be cut off, if not go out of bounds. And it's gone out of bounds on the full, so regaining this Woori Alec will probably be Maloney.
Atchison, I think, with the...
Atchison, yep, that's correct. Atchison goes wide and finds Brad Arnold back at fullback. He comes short to find Spencer. Spencer almost played on there. He comes even shorter, finding Joel Smith. Gives it back to Arnold. Goes for a little bit of a run and comes short and just finds a teammate there in Liam O'Day. O'Day now at half-back. Kicks it down the wing. Can a mark be taken? Yes, that's a good strong mark taken there by Gibson. Wastes no time, brings it into the middle of the ground. That's a beautiful kick, and it's going to work out all right to Muir. Muir brings it in, and it's got mark taken. Is that Monkhorse again?
Yep.
So Monkhorse will go back and line up for goal number 3 in a similar position. Matter of fact, it's a free kick, a 25-metre penalty, I think. Because it's given it back to Muir, who kicked it to Monkhorse.
Yeah, there we
So this one's interesting. But Muir virtually directly in front. Will kick this from about 35. So I don't know what's going on there, Aiden.
Yeah, it's caught me by surprise as well, Trent.
Unless it was a 25 and they got him after he kicked it, not too sure. But Muir comes in, lining up for his first of the day. Kick looks pretty good, and straight through the middle. Muir's on the board. So is Woori Yallock, and they hit the front.
For the first time today as well, Trent, so 4 points the margin.
So not sure we're down there, but Blakey Muir's on the board.
There we go. So 4 points it is. 4-1-25. Woori Yallock leading Upwey Tecoma. 3-3-21.
14 and a half gone in the quarter.
Yep.
Woori Yallock finding a bit more momentum, I reckon, now, Aiden.
Yeah, they are.
Just building into the game.
You've got to feel for the players trying to be, I reckon, to be a bit off-putting going through your set shot routine, trying to not slip over in the mud. The footy boots can only do so much, but he did well there, Blakey Muir. Didn't put himself off. So Miles is going to go back in the ruck for Upwey Tecoma. Try to get over the top of Bunkhorst. Jackson Waters got the handle away to Satori just in time. Looking for a teammate on that occasion there in Poompetch. Can he get under his control? Yes, he can. Can he get the handle away? No, he can't. It's a stoppage at half forward for Upwey Tecoma. So 15 minutes now gone into the second quarter. The Tigers of the Mountain trailing by 4. So wait for the ball to be thrown back up. Once again, Miles really gets up there and did get a little piece of that one. Marsh taking in, not Marsh, sorry, it was Joel Smith taking in the tackle right away, and we're going to have another stoppage. So we wait for the ball to be thrown back up once again. Miles going early, did win that tap. Here's Waters. Atala's got to get the ball away just in time, but the handball not clean. Sizeford got it away, picked up by Miles. His handball was affected. Now Munkhorst got it away, but I think he might have turned it over. Has he? No, he hasn't. But Miles laying a strong tackle there on Geordie Williams.
There's those colours, Aiden, playing with you.
Yeah, that's it. And as Trent mentioned earlier, he's having a pretty good game so far, Miles. He's really competing when he's in the ruck and laying a few tackles. He goes up there, even got a little piece of that one as well. So Joel Smith getting a handball away to Angus Smith, who also got one clear. But now it's just anyone's ball at the moment. Munkhorst did well at ground level, the big fella, but he's tackled straight away. Now they might be in here, Upwey Tecoma. No, but it's Woori get the kick away just in time, but to a 2-1.
And he's given one close back too.
Yep, Sam Waters can send him long to half forward. Up and under ball, going to be a hard one to mark. Waters is there. That was Daniel on that occasion. Picked up nicely though by Williams. Got it to Arnold. Angus Smith. Can he get the handle away just in time? He just missed Williams. So it's going to be thrown back into play on the outer side of the ground.
Yeah, that was interesting. After the play, when he got up, Munkhorst gave a flying arm back, copped one high on the Upwey Tecoma's face.
Yeah, got to be a little bit careful. You know what happened to Isaac Heaney only a week ago. Duty of care is important. So Munkhorst once again to the front, just grabs out of the ruck. He got the handle away. Little soccer forward. Does it stay in? No, it doesn't. It's going to be thrown out. But they do gain some territory nonetheless, do Woori Yallock.
So Woori Yallock now, about 65-70 from home. Look to be ball back in. 17 minutes gone in the second quarter. The far side of the ground looking to be thrown in. The umpire throws the ball in now. Munkhorst versus Miles. Munkhorst just muscles his way through, grabs out of the ruck, gives the handball out. Here you go, Woori Yallock. Get the kick to the top of the 50, but it's going to be cut off there. Nice intercepting mark taken there by Maloney. Maloney now brings it wide. In search of Sinclair, finds him. Tucked up on the boundary. Comes in short, finds Spencer, is it? Or Miles? And then he brings it even wider. Is he going to stay in play? That's out of my blind spot. Aiden, help me out here.
I can't really see it either, Trent. I think
it's a mark taken. Yep. And it's going to be Waters. Waters brings it to the top of the square. Baccaro's there. Can he take the mark? Nobody's spoiled. No free kick given. Was there a high contact free kick given there too, Aiden? No. But it's going to be a ball up at the top of the square for Upwey Tecoma for their chance to kick their first of the quarter.
Yeah, it could have almost been a front on contact, Trent. I think there were just too many players in the area for the umpire to see it.
So ball front in. Miles gets up high again, taps it down. Kick out to Satori!
Gee, fast finish.
Great crumbing work for Satori and great ruck work. I'm really liking Miles in the ruck, Aiden.
No, he's competing hard, isn't he, Trent? And he's defending as well when he's getting those, when Woori getting the ball, he's tackling hard too. And that's what you need from a ruckman. You just need second efforts. You just need him to compete, and that's what he's doing really well. And he does have a really good leap on him as well.
And he taps it at angles, Aiden. That's the thing. He doesn't just tap it to one position. He taps it from the side on, from behind.
Yep.
And really good work for Satori. Good chemistry being worked there to get their first of the quarter.
Well, he did have a lot of time.
And back in the lead as well.
So back in the middle once again. The tap was one down by Tyler. Satori kicked the goal moments ago, but his kick going to be socked away there by O'Day. Going to be a tricky one to navigate at ground level. O'Day's got it once again. Can send him inside forward 50, but the mark taken here, is it? No, umpire calls him to go. Happy with the spoil there by Williams. And once again, it's over the boundary line. It's going to be thrown back into play. So very even contest here at the moment in match of the round. We're just ticking into red time. 19 and a little bit minutes gone into the second quarter. Just 2 points the margin the way of Upwey Tecoma. Atala won the tap. No one can really take clean possession, but Upwey Tecoma do get it moving forward nonetheless at the mark. Oh no, Atchison just couldn't take it. He spilled at the last moment. Would have been a good intercept mark. Now Upwey Tecoma, they've got to communicate. No one knew who to go for the ball. Wicks gets the kick away just in time through the hands of Spencer. Now they're going to go inside forward 50. Piccaro's got it. And he should be within range.
Take a good kick in the wet though, Aiden.
Yeah. I say once again, it's just more probably just navigating the sloppiness of the mud. That's always the tricky bit. So Carmen Piccaro, kick of about 40 metres required. He's been really good since he's come back into the side. This to give Upwey an 8-point advantage as we start to near half-time. And a fairly low-scoring game. A few stutter steps as well from the little man. In he comes. Distance, not a problem. It's offline. And it's through for one behind. So 4-4-28 they are now. And that's actually their first behind off the boot. The other three all rush. So Piccaro off target on that occasion. Just only extends the margin to 3 points. So Blake Muir with the kick-in duties. Sends it long down the line. And he might have found, was that Masoli, is it? Yes, that's a good mark as well. Had plenty of heat coming, but he stood strong. And he just chips it into the middle. And good a bit of vision there by the Woori skipper to O'Day, who also wants to go lateral with a pass, and that might work out okay. Can Adams come in and affect it? It wasn't Adams, or it was Simpson. Coming across now for Woori. There was Jack Ryan, who kicks around the corner. Can someone take a mark? Oh, no, Bartils nearly snatched it for Upwey Tecoma. He just couldn't quite take it down. And I think we might have a stoppage here. Umpire just giving him a couple of moments and then calls for it. So 21 minutes now gone into quarter number 2. And still just 3 points the difference. So it's down Woori Alex end of the ground. Just went for the umpire to throw the ball aloft. Up it goes once again. Atala probably went a bit too early. Bunches won the tap. And again, just huge numbers surrounding this contest. Wicks gets it away. Flicks the handball just in time to Atala. Wicks calls for it back. Atala was tackled though. Now it breaks free momentarily. And it's gone over the boundary line. It's going to be thrown back in.
Yeah, it's the far side of the ground as well. 22 minutes gone in this quarter. It's probably airing to the last 3 to 5 minutes of the quarter. Yeah. Last quarter had what to go for 8 and 25.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, about 25 the first quarter. So
ball's thrown in now. Brutus back in the ruck for Woori Yallock. Atula gets the tab, Brutus gets the crumb, puts a kick inside forward, 50 for Upwey Tecoma. Can they mount a goal out of this? Chasing after it hard is Williams. They appeal again for the deliberate, but going to be thrown back in. I rate the effort though, the appeal.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to work, but like...
May as well. You never know. You might con the umpire one day.
The ball's getting ready to throw him back in. Monco's back in the ruck against Atula. Deep inside their forward 50, gets the tap down. Sheehan's there, gets the handball out the back. And they get a dribbling kick moving forward. This one might work out all right, but it's 2-on-1 in the favour of Woori Yallock. Muir has it. Slick movement. Kicks it into the pocket. It might be taken. No, it can't. Just putting it down. And it's probably going to be another ball up, and that it is. Nearly pulling that one off. There was Gibson. The umpire gets ready to reset play. Moncos and Atula. The ball's thrown up. Moncos again wins the tap, then grabs it out of the ruck himself. Feeds a bit of candy. Banana towards goal, but crossed the face.
I think it was partly smothered as well.
Yeah, so he had a chance to put through his third, but it's going to go across the face. And going to be another stoppage of play. As the ball is going to be thrown back in again. 23.5 minutes gone. So the umpire regathers the ball now from over the fence. Matter of fact, the ball didn't make it over the fence, and the throw was just cut in short. Now it's made over the fence, so we can reset play in a second now as the umpire runs over to position. Getting ready to throw it back into play and reset play. And that it is. Ball's thrown back into play now. That was a tour. Deep inside the forward line for Woori Yallock. Can they mount a goal out of this? No, they can't. And Upwey Tecoma retreat with the rebound. 50. Can a mark be taken? No, it can't. Daniel Waters is there. It's going to be a free kick going back the way of Woori Yallock. They get a chance to move back inside forward 50 again. It's out the back. Moncos gets a handball moving. It's in the bottom of the pack now. Slapped forward. Going back and getting his Ben Moncos. He's tackled straight away. And the umpire says, I'll ball that up, thank you.
There we go. So once again, about the 100th stoppage of this quarter. It's really been a real scrap at the moment. So once again, it goes up. Slapped away there by Monkhorst. Wicks picked it up nicely. Gets a kick away looking for Bakara. It's over his head, and Woori have got all the numbers back here. Oh, but Brad Arnold just under all sorts of pressure there. Upwey got the numbers back quickly. Now he goes in again, does Arnold. Bakaro as well. Is he taken high? Yes, he is. And he gets off his mark quickly, does Bakaro. He handballs it to Wicks, who's under pressure. He's got to get it away. He goes back to Bakaro. He's taken to the tackle as well. No holding the ball call, so it's play on. Basoli gets it away to Arnold. Long kick to half forward. Can someone take a mark? Oh, no, Gibson. Was he taken off of it? Yes, he was. So the free kick comes back to Taylor Gibson. His eyes are darting around. He's not looking for the shot at goal initially now. No, he chips it in short. That's good vision. Oh, no, but the mark is not taken. Oh, it just fell short. Can you believe it? Ben Monkhorst now Upwey on the counter-attack, and that's a good, strong mark taken. Outside of the ground there to Pompech, who can send them to half forward. Oh, it's gone through everyone. Here we go. Waters. Oh, no. The kick's come off the wrong part of the boot, straight over the Vic Resum stand, or it spells Viresum tan these days. The C and the S have gone missing, but very disappointing there for Waters. He just rushed the kick a little bit and nearly hitting the scoreboard attendance over there as well. So
supposed to put the score on the scoreboard, not attack with the footy, Aiden.
So a free kick going to Bunches, who just chips it across to Joel Smith. So they want to bring it to the broadcast side of the ground, which they never really want to do. The players off, and Marsh has got it now in the back pocket. Long down the line to a contest. No one can take the mark. There's a free for a hold, and this is going to go Upwey, Tecoma's way.
Sheen.
So Jai Sheen with the free kick. Does he look to dish it off? No, he's going to load up on that right boot. Can get him inside that forward sort of 50 area. Coming in late was Hughes. He got the fist just in time. Upwey, Tecoma want ball. They're not going to get it. Gibson did well. Got the hands away just in time, but he's missed the target. Went through Costas. Beautifully done by Angus Smith. Got it to the outer side of the ground. Mitch Arnold did well. Got a handball away just in time there to Kynan French. He can send him inside forward. 50 to a 101. Monkhorst can't quite take the mark. Orenshaw in the area for Upwey Tecoma. They're under all sorts of pressure. Sam Waters beelines a bedlam with that kick. Now, if anything's going to be paid, it's that one, and it's not. It's going to be thrown back into play.
Joel Smith was slow to get up behind the play there too, Aiden, after that big contest.
So boundary throw in.
Can you whistle?
At about half forward for Woori Yallock. In it comes.
No, can you...
Atala to the front. Was he pushed out? No, umpire calls him to go now. He's got his hands on the pill, just got a little flicker on it. Basoli, kick to the top of the square. He's cut off. Sheehan reading the play beautifully. And he just chips the kick short, and that'll work out okay to Bartils.
He's had a good half, Sheehan, Aiden.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. Bartils long down the line to a contest. Wicks flies and can't quite take the mark. And now, once again, anyone's ball. Blakey Muir, oh, he played for a free kick there. Umpire didn't fall for it. He threw the head back, but there was no contact forthcoming.
27.5 minutes gone in this quarter. Rearing to the end of the first half. Ball's thrown up, no ruckman for Woori Yallock. Went up, so Arturi just grabbed it out of the ruck. Gets the handball moving. And this one's going to go over the boundary line for another boundary throw-in as well. It's a bit of scrappy footy as the end of the quarter reaches near. The umpire gets in position for the two rucks to go at it. Bruches and Atula to go at it. Ball thrown in. Bruches bodies his way out, taps it down, then chases after his own tap. Gets it at the bottom of the pack. Smith gets a kick moving forward. Can it might be taken? No, it can't. But they're still moving forward here. Ben Monkhorst has it. Snaps it. Dribbling. Miles is back there and helps it open. No! Gibson grabs it. Snaps towards goal. Gibson's got it!
Oh, dear. That's a moment that Oscar Miles would like to have back. He had the right idea. He just didn't finish it off. So Woori are back in front right before half-time. Yeah, he just needed to just whack it over with a bit more authority there, did Oscar Miles. He looked a bit tentative about the deliberate rule, but the thing is, Trent, it wasn't going to be paid. So he had every opportunity to just whack it over. He looked like he was just worried about giving away the free, and in the end, the goal's been kicked by Gibson. So that's why it's very important for the players. You've got to know the rules. There was enough pressure there. I mean, not that that even really matters here in the Outer East, but he wouldn't have been penalised. So back in the middle once again to Taylor and Monkhorst. He just grabs out of the ruck to Monkhorst, but his kick was smothered. Raru comes in with a tackle on O'Day. Oh, beautifully done, crashing the pack, and now Raru can send him forward. Picaro slid him beautifully and has taken the mark. So here's his second opportunity in front of goal for Carmen Picaro. So he missed the first one. Similar distance, a bit more of an angle this time. Umpire telling him just to move around on the mark. So 29 minutes are gone in this quarter. Bakara with an opportunity to maybe get Upwey Tecoma back in front. So fairly long run up on this occasion for Upwey Tecoma's number 4. And he comes. Got to try and navigate his way through the mud as well. Again, just a few stutter steps late. And from just beyond the paint, that one looks a little bit better. And he's got it. So he gets one back for Upwey Tecoma. It's Carmen Picaro's first of the afternoon. And once again, the Tigers of the Mountain regain the lead. Instant response.
Yes, they hit back in the front, Aiden. Good one to go into the break on. I assume there wouldn't be much time left. We're into 30 minutes gone in this quarter with a lot of stoppages being played.
Yeah, well, that's
going to get longer quarters today, I reckon.
12 minutes of extra time already in this quarter. And of course, we have gone back to 18 and time on, so 30 minutes, very long. We don't get too much over 25 these days, so the ball goes back into the middle.
It's 2 rucks to go at Tour, and is it Bruches again? Yep. No, Monkos is coming in from the wide angle. I didn't see him there. Monkos again wins the tap down, but coming off and attacking it hard off the line was Bartils. Gets a handball and moving it forward for Upwey Tecoma, but it's cut off in the hands of Spencer. Spencer comes short, just misses his kick. Going hard and getting it for Upwey Tecoma was Costas. Gets a handball moving. It's going to come wide just in front of us, and it's knocked on further by Waters. But gonna get it moving here. Woori for Smith gets it over to O'Day. Handball. O'Day gets it again. Kick move forward. Can it might be taken? No. The crowd plea. There's going to be a free kick going the way of Woori. It's going to Gibson. Gibson won't have long left. You want to get this. You want to get this ball moving quickly, Aiden. 31 minutes gone in the quarter. He's backing himself in for the shot. Matter of fact, he'll kick this all of 50. So Gibson's going to back himself in. What probably be the last shot of the quarter.
Yeah, there can't be long left. You wouldn't think.
Gibson comes in. Makes his way through. Kick looks, distance looks all right, but it's going to go across the face there. Kicks his second behind for the day.
So still just in front of Upwey Tecoma.
And there's the end of the quarter.
You're absolutely right, Trent. So that does conclude the first half in the match of the round. Round 13 between Upwey Tecoma and Woori here at the Silver Dome. And the story at the moment, all off. Second half action underway in the match of the round. Round 13 between Upwey Tecoma and Woori Atala going early. And it was Monkhorst winning the tap. And a little soccer away there from Lemo. Day was sharked by Jai Sheehan. Looking for Costas. The kick just beat him. Beelining that boundary line. And Arnold happy to see it over. And it's only taken 13 seconds, Trent, for the first stoppage to already make its way into the game in this second half. So boundary throwing out the side of the ground. Atala up against Monkhorst. Good throw in. Atala to the front. Got the better of that tap. And he's in fact roved his own tap as well. O'Day came in to intercept, but he's tackled straight away by Hughes. And we're going to have a stoppage out of side of the ground as we wait for the ball to be thrown back up. Once again, Atala just getting the better of that tap as well. So he's started a little bit better in this second half, just timing his jumps a little bit better. Oscar Simpson got the handball away just in time. Oh dear, have we got a win, have we, Trent?
Yeah, another one, mate.
There we go.
Just another one to tally.
Heading inside forward, 50. Good strong tackle laid there by Somervale. Was it in the back? Umpire says no. They get the handball away. Here is Wicks. Sling tackle has been paid. Gee, that was a late call. Very interesting there from the umpire. Not necessarily a bad decision, but just you felt like he probably could have blown the whistle a little bit earlier. But anyway, it is going to be a free kick to Geordie Williams, who is within range, directly in front. Kick of about 45 metres required. So, going to be interesting. This is the first shot at goal of the second half. And Woori's probably most informed midfielder with the opportunity from inside the centre square. Kicks looking pretty good off the boot, and he's got it. He's got the trip and he's got the goal. Woori back in front, 6-2-38, leading Upwey Tecoma, 5-4-34. A minute and a half into quarter number 3.
Good start by Woori there to get the jump early, to get the first goal on the board, bring back the momentum into their favour.
That's it, exactly right. And they haven't really started the quarters well so far in this game, Trent, so that's exactly what they'd want for their confidence. So wait for the ball to go back into the middle. Monkhorst, who's taking the ruck duties early once again, and Atala to go up against him for Upwey Tecoma.
Ball's going to be thrown up here. Atala and Monkhorst. Ball thrown over Atala again, goes maybe a little bit early, but he then wins the tap. It's ball by the pack. Upwey Tecoma can get the ball moving forward here. They're at half forward now. A little scrappy ball at the edge of the half-forward square, but the ball comes out and goes over the boundary line just in front of the 50 for a boundary throw-in. So about 52 from home, Upwey Tecoma. 5 goals, 4, 34. Trail Woori Yallock, 6 goals, 2, 38. This ball getting thrown in. Umpire throws it in now. Monkhurst gets the winning tap down there, but it's Upwey Tecoma through Wicks, gets the ball moving forward. It's deep inside. They get a shot off on goal. Shot looks pretty good. Touched on the line. So minor score of the way of Upwey Tecoma, their first score of the quarter. They moved to 5 goals, 5, 35. Trailing Woori Yallock by 3 points. And they chip it back. Muir to Spencer, back to Muir. Muir goes to the fat side. Kick just falls short, and Upwey Tecoma look to move it back in through forward. They get a few handballs moving here. And it's a tackle, and there's a free kick given going the way of Woori Yallock, courtesy of a throw. It's a good pressure by the Woori Yallock defence, and it's going to come back to Angus Smith. Smith goes short, finding Muir. Start this quarter lively. Muir looks to go back and then opts not to, then just goes long down the line. It's going to be cut off again. That's 2 cut-off kicks from Muir's boot. Upwey Tecoma now, top of the inside forward 50. Can a mark be taken? No. Free kick given, going the way of Woori Yallock. So they go wide. They find it. It's called to play on. He thought it was a mark, but then they come wider to Muir. Muir deep in the back pocket. Comes along. Not able to take the mark. Going hard after is Williams. It's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go the way of Woori Yallock. So I'll have a chance to go back inside forward 50 here. It's going to come back to Arnold. Arnold now told to get around his mark a bit more. Pointing fingers where he wants his players to go to, then comes just down the line looking for Gibson. Or was it Monkhurst?
Monkhurst, I think it is.
Monkhurst. On the wing, brings inside forward 50. In fact, it was Gibson, because there is Monkhurst. Flying hard, and they go to snap around the bodies. It's Brad Monkhurst dribbling towards goal, and it's just across the face for a minor score off the boot of Ben Monkhurst. 1 goal, 1 his kick for the day.
Thought he had the right bounce on that for a second, Trent. It just didn't quite work for him. So Upwey Tecoma, little reprieve. Sheehan just chips it into the pocket and finds Jackson Waters. So where can Waters go? Assessing the options up the line. Not a whole heap to go to for the time being. Sends it up looking for a Taylor who couldn't take the mark. Raru got a handball away just in time looking for Hughes. Costas runs onto it and just couldn't really get any control. And they take it over the boundary line to be thrown back in. So still 4 points the margin. Really can't split the two sides at the moment. 5.5 gone into quarter number 3 here at the Silverdome. Boundary throw in outer side wing. So Atala up against Monkhurst. Atala getting the better of that tap. Here comes Wicks. Oh, he did well. Bust the tackle. Got the handball away. This is a chance. Pompech. Oh, he can't get it under his control. Was he tackled without it? The umpire calls him to go. And I think this will be a stoppage. And it is at half forward for Upwey Tecoma. So they were out there for a moment. Wicks' kick probably just didn't quite advantage Pompech, but maybe a missed free kick there from the umpire. Here is Wicks once again, just sends it to the top of the square, over the head of Piccaro. No mark can be taken by Arnold. Piccaro lays him in the tackle straight away. Arnold fighting desperately. They're under all sorts of pressure now. Woori Yallock, here comes the handball. Waters, kick towards goal is offline. In fact, it won't even make the trip. Oh, the mark's been dropped. That's dangerous. Piccaro in the area. But Woori do well. They get the ball out of there, but they might have turned it over. No. Frantic stuff here from the Tigers of the Valley, but they've made it work. So Williams to the outer side. Oh, Costas came in with a fist. Here is Williams. Where can he go? He's being corralled nicely by Raru. Kick was smothered, and it's over the boundary line. It's going to be thrown back in. Oh, it's all happening out there at the moment. Oh, gee. So once again, a boundary thrown on the outer side wing, just forward to centre for Upwey Tecoma. Sun just starting to peak out here at Upwey as well. Still fairly cold out there. Atala wins the tap against Bunches. Basoli did well. That was to O'Day, and then on to Williams, who found it. Ben Monkhurst on the end of this kick, who could probably send them inside forward 50 from here, too far out to score, obviously. Sends it to centre half forward. Zach Munkhorst in the air, and Omar can be taken. Spills out the back. Wick tracking it back. He couldn't get under his control. Or Jack Ryan was there too. Frantic stuff. Lindgren taken over the boundary line, and there's a push. And it's going to be a free kick to Upwey Tecoma. So Sheehan with a bit of a reprieve. And some pressure off Upwey Tecoma for the time being. Sheehan sends it long down the line. It might be turned over, but no mark could be taken. Hinton slaps it towards the boundary line. Costas did well. Kick around the body. Looking for Atala. Just didn't quite find him. Pompech lays a good tackle on Spencer. And we'll have a stoppage just short of half forward for Woori Yallock.
Just a half forward for Woori Yallock. Ball to be thrown up. Bridges probably wins the tab. Wick's going in hard again. Probably taken high. Umpire says play on. Bridges gives a little kick, but it's partially smothered. Top of the 50 for Woori Yallock now. They get a kick. Can it might be taken? Probably not 15 anyway. But going hard after it's a spoil. And they're going to get a shot on goal. Smith, step across the body. And it's going to trickle over the boundary line for a boundary throw in. In the pocket for Woori Yallock. 5 goals, 5. Upwey Tecoma 35. Trail Woori Yallock 6 goals, 3, 39 at the moment. In this mud patch of the game. Ball throwing in. Right in the mud there, in the water. They took the ruck work. Taking the bottom of the pack. Good strong tackle laid there by Somervale. Upwey Tecoma. And they go short, and they've done that well. Found it in the hands of Pompech. Pompech assesses his options, has a running play in Waters, doesn't use him. Told to play on, then goes down the line. Blake Muir there to cut it off, just through his hands. And it's going to be a free kick going for a throw. It's going to go to Woori Yallock. Crowd not agreeing with that one.
Well, it looked like he got the fist to it, but here we go. So free kick back to Woori Yallock.
Not careful, it's going to be a 25. They don't give it back, but they've got it now. So Woori Yallock, Blake Muir puts it to half forward, but it's going to be cut off. There by Somervale. Tyler now down the line. Might be taken no, and it's going to be punched over the boundary line for a boundary throw in. So much like the end of the last quarter, a lot of stoppages to start the quarter. 9.5 minutes gone in the third quarter. We'll see if we can get a breakaway of goals. It's getting harder. Probably the ball's probably getting a lot heavier too, Aiden.
Oh, it would be.
The ball getting thrown back in here. Bridges and Atala. Ball falls short again. Bridges tried to get a boot to it off the ground, but was unable to. Atala gets it. He's tackled straight away by Bridges. Trying to bust his way through his own day. Kick off the ground by Basoli. Spencer kicks it off the ground as well. So does Williams. Could be a mark to Gibson. Just puts it down. Gets a handball into space. Williams picks it up. He's corralled. He's tackled. Can they get the ball moving? Stuff towards goal. Across the face, and it's a minor score.
There we go. So missed opportunity there. So we've already get the margin out to 5 points now. Just about their
Do you know who kicked that, Adam?
Arnold. That was Mitch Arnold, who was just offline on that occasion. So it's Woori's biggest lead of the game. Upwey, their biggest lead of the game was only about 2 goals. So it's how even it's been. Either side's really had the chance to break away. Long kick out of defence. Miles flew from the back. Couldn't take the mark. Costas goes in hard. Now Miles. Free kick via contact going to Costas. So the Upwey skipper doing well, trying to contest that ball. Wins himself a free kick, so back it comes. Woori set up pretty well defensively so far since early stages of the first quarter. Upwey haven't really had too many clean 4 ways forward, so Costa sends it down the line. Up and under ball, Wicks flies and can't quite take the mark. Been a couple of those today from a few players. Here we go, Ben Munkhorst, he can't take it cleanly. Could have almost been a free. Umpire still calls them to go, and we're going to have a stoppage. Just forward to centre for Woori Yallock on this occasion. 11 minutes gone into quarter number 3. Just the 1 goal to Geordie Williams for Woori. And a 5-point margin to the Tigers of the Valley. So up it goes once again. Atala comes in and wins the tap. He's starting to have the better of the ruck contest in this third quarter. Mitch Arnold got the handball away, did well to Ryan. Ryan handball inboard. Long kick to the top of the square. Oh, no mark could be taken by Orenshaw. That's a free kick for a hold. It's going to Gibson.
1 goal, 2 so far this game, Aiden.
Yeah, hasn't quite had the radar so far, but this is probably one of the more gettable opportunities. Only about 25 metres out, pretty much directly in front. This for Woori's biggest lead of the game, 11 points. So Taylor Gibson, who Trent mentions, kicked 42 goals coming into today. They really need their star forward to go back and nail this. It's the way things have been going, particularly since quarter time. An 11-point lead is a pretty big advantage. And he's got it. He just sneaks it home. Pretty subdued reaction there from the crowd, but very important goal nonetheless. 7-4-46 now with Woori Yallock leading up by Tecoma, 5-5-35. And that is an 11-point break for the Tigers of the Valley. We're now 12.5 into quarter number 3. Just wait for the ball to come back into the middle. And it still looks like it's going to be Bunches who's going to do the ruck duties for Woori Yallock. And once again, it is going to be that man, Oscar Miles, who's going to go up for Upwey Tecoma, who's really made things happen when he's gone in there.
Just under 13 got in the quarter 2, Aidan.
Yep. So up it goes. Bunches and Miles. Miles not opting to go the leap this time. He just stayed down. Costas comes in and attacked it hard, but he couldn't take it cleanly. Smith got the handball away. Lindgren chases, slaps it forward, but it was cut off on that occasion by Sheehan. Kick goes out wide. Sinclair in the area. Couldn't quite get under his control, so too was Park Jensen. Sinclair eventually got the handball away, but now Woori once again on the counter-attack. Basoli kick towards Gibson. Is the mark taken? Yes, it is. Maybe just too far out to score. Gibson centres the ball. Waterman got the fist in just in time. Does it stay in? No. So it's a boundary throw in the forward pocket for Woori Yallock, who are just looking dangerous these last couple of minutes. They just found a little bit of space on that occasion.
Costa's limping just in front of us, Aidan, there too.
Yes. So not what Upwey Tecoma need. The captain, he is looking a bit proper, you're right, Trent. So boundary throw in. Monkhorst back in the ruck against Miles. Miles got to the front, did well. He won the tap. Waters gets the kick away as he turned it over. Hughes couldn't control it. Spencer taken in the tackle. And he had no chance of getting... Oh, the umpire.
I think he was going to pin him too.
Sinclair, Satori, Sheehan just throws it out to the outside. I think it's a free kick for downfield, and it is. So this will go to Park Jenkinson. So Lindgren tries to get it for him, but in the end it is going to be Park Jenkinson with the free kick. So they've got to find something here up by Tecoma. They trail by 11 points, the biggest margin they've trailed by. Does well to find Jackson Waters. He goes laterally to Waterman. Waterman, he's got someone over the top, but he goes short dangerously, and in came the fist. Woori might be able to counter. Waters goes in hard. So comes Waterman as well. Angus Smith, was he taken off of it? Umpire calls him to go. O'Day tackled straight away by Oscar Miles. Umpire circling. Gone, holding the ball. And the free kick here for Oscar Miles, who is making things happen. He wastes no time, gets the handball away to Waters, chips it in short, and he's done well and found Maloney.
Maloney now on the wing, plays on, then puts it to the top of the 50. Can it might be taken? Macaro's there, just put it down. His ball's at the bottom of the pack. The umpire's seeing this, and he's going to pin him for holding the ball. So free kick going to go the way of Woori Yallock. It's going to go to Spencer.
A couple of red hot holding the ball calls.
Spencer now at half-back. Goes to the far side. Might work all right to Ben Monkhorst. But doesn't. Just gets his hand to it and they knock it forward, Woori Yallock. They try to just keep it moving forward by any means necessary. Umpire blows his whistle. And it's going to be a boundary throw in. I mean a ball up, sorry. On the boundary. Two rucks get into position. Ball's thrown up now. It's going to be a free kick. Which way is it going? Going away, Woori Yallock in the ruck, was it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's coming back to Monkhorst.
Yep, so going to Monkhorst for in the ruck. You did go up a bit of the knees, so the umpire, not the one who balled it out, the one behind was the one who called the decision. But he could have told the 50, but that's a nice intercepting mark taken there.
Satori.
By Satori. Satori now at half-back. Brings it across, finding Orenshaw. Orenshaw brings it wider to find Waterman. Waterman at half-back. Just comes short. And the mark is put down, so they can go through for O'Day. He kicks it, but it's smothered by Waterman, who follows it up. Angus Smith gets the handball back to O'Day. Goes for a bit of a run, snaps it, but great smother there. Great smother there by Maloney. But it's going to come back. Muir intercepts the mark. No 25. But how's Maloney, the desperate act there to smother that?
So important.
Short coming in, Satori cuts this kick off of Muir.
Oh, no.
And this one's cut off as well. O'Day goes in. Satori goes back in and gets it. Ball at the bottom of the pack. Did he have the ball? Umpire says yes, play on. Waters gets a snapping little kick in the favour. And they get to move the ball forward. Is this staying in? No, it's just over the line for out on the full. They call down the full? The
throw in. It was very close. Might have just maybe taken a portion of the line. Anyway.
As the ball's going to be thrown in.
Boundary throw in. Crowd side of the ground. We've got a few hecklers in front of us here, Trent.
Ball's thrown into play now.
We're going to have an interesting couple of minutes.
O'Day snapped around the body. They get the ball moving forward here, Woori. But it's cut off there. Really well done there by Park Jenkinson. You can get the ball moving forward to their forward 50. Picaro's there. Was he held without the ball? Umpire says no play on. They get the ball moving forward. There's a free kick going the way of Upwey Tecoma.
Yeah, Picaro was definitely held. Again, it was just an interesting, it was a very late call. It's the right call, but the decision sort of came probably a little bit,
As the sun comes out too, and he's probably within range, Aiden.
Yeah, he's definitely got the distance. You've got to remember these arcs are probably only about 40 metres, so it's not a big kick required. It's just going to be the accuracy.
So Caro begins his approach to come into play now. Caro
One day last week we rained all day.
makes his way in. He's kicked the 1-goal-1 today.
Never stop.
Always a live way down there in their forward line.
Because normally
Can see stutter approach.
like just
Kick distance is okay. Does it hold the line? No, it's just across the face.
obviously not training.
One of my mates plays for the
It's
base.
for a minor score.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to be brought back into play by Blakey Mule's going to take the kicking duties on this occasion.
Until today.
So Picaro just the 1-goal-2 on the afternoon, so they've held him pretty well. Have Woori Yallock so far. A little short kick is a good one to Smith. That's Joel. He goes back to Muir, who looks to go up the middle of the ground, but then sort of just goes to the outer side. No mark could be taken. They're under a little bit of pressure here, Woori, but they've bust their way through. Kick to half forward, looking for Gibson, who gets it under his control, up against Sam Waters. Kick inside forward, 50, looking for Ryan, spills over the back. Joel Adams has got forward. How about, oh no, the defender, he didn't back himself to pick it up. He's kicked it off the ground and he's missed. Oh, Trent, I don't think I've ever seen Joel Adams go forward.
No.
He just didn't know what he was doing. Very interesting decision there. He probably had more time than he thought he did, but he socked it off the ground, it's missed. And a little reprieve there for Upwey Tecoma. That would have been a real dagger, a 16-point margin. The way things are going, long barrel as well. Look at that go, Trent. That's at least about 55, 60, but the mark is taken by Blakey Muir. He's been pretty good intercepting. Hits up Basoli. Wants to wheel and go, and eventually does into the pocket. It's over everyone's head. And it's going to be thrown back into play in the forward pocket for Woori Yallock, who are just starting to get some ascendancy in the contest.
You're leaving on the Monday.
Upwey just the two behinds. Woori with a couple of goals.
Sunday we leave on the Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
So 20 minutes now have ticked over into the third quarter.
Woori
Woori with a handy 11-point margin in a relatively low-scoring one. Atala got the tap. Kick heads towards the boundary line. Woori one on the full. They're going to get it. It goes over. So it looks like Lindgren's got the kick. Don't think he's going to go for the set shot. He'll pitch it to the top of the square. Gibson in the area. Upwey got numbers. Atala couldn't take the mark. Williams, they get it away momentarily to Upwey Tecoma. You think it's going to come straight back in. And yes, it will. Little chip kick to centre half forward, and the mark is taken. Conan French on the end of it. And he'll back himself in from directly in front. Once again, a kick of about 45 metres required. So Conan French, one of the youngsters in this Woori Yallock side. He was actually coached by Cody Basoli in last year's under-17 grand final. Give you an idea of how young he is. And this is a big opportunity for him to make it a 17-point margin for Woori as we near three-quarter time. A fairly long run-up it is as well, just to try and give himself the leverage. And on the cricket pitch as well. So in comes Conan French, gets fairly close to the mount of the mark. Distance not a problem. Just offline. So 7-6-48 it is now for Woori Yallock. An even 2-goal margin now over Upwey Tecoma. French unable to take the opportunity. And another behind at the moment as Upwey can bring it back in here through Satori.
Satori to bring it back in for Upwey Tecoma. 21.5 minutes gone in this quarter. Upwey 5-6-36. Trail Woori Yallock 7-6-48. So bring it along to the outer side wing. And they look to move the ball forward here to Upwey Tecoma, but it's going to be cut off there. Woori Yallock can rebound. Get another chance for it inside 50 and a shot on goal. They go long down the line. No mark can be taken. Raru, did he cop a falcon there?
Sheehan it was.
Sheehan, sorry. Did he cop a falcon straight to the head, and he's... Really, it's impacted him a fair bit there. He's slow to get up. It's going to go over the boundary line.
That would hurt Trent. That's a waterlogged pill straight to the face. And He's got up now, but he just wasn't expecting it. You would have thought someone in that pack would have taken the mark. It flew over everyone and caught him off guard.
It's the ball now. The other side, deep inside the forward 50 of Woori Yallock. Ball thrown in. 2 rucks get ready. Monkers and Atua wins the tap. Raru's there. Snap across the body. Momentarily out of the side of their forward 50, but they're going to go back inside. Woori Yallock kick towards there. Going to might be taken. No, it can't. Getting it. It's French. Was he taken high? The umpire furthest away says yes, he was. The umpire closest says he wasn't. But kind of French will have another chance for a shot on goal. It's always interesting, that one, isn't it, Aidan?
Yeah, there's been a few out of zoners today, Trent. I think that was the right decision. I think, there's a difference between ducking and putting your head over the ball to try and win it. I think that's what Kynan French was doing. So you've always got to protect the player who's trying to win the ball.
Missed one just not too long ago. This is the chance to redeem him and extend the lead for Woori Yallock out to 3 goals. So French kicked this from about 30, 35. Kick looks pretty good, makes the umpire work for it, but it's straight through for a goal. Lead extends to 3 goals for Woori Yallock. Kynan French of his first.
That's a big one as well, Trent. That's the biggest lead of the game for either side. And young Kynan French has delivered a very important goal. And we've got to be pretty close to 3-quarter time now as well. 23 and a half gone in this quarter. Although there have been fairly long ones today, nonetheless, with all the stoppages, so maybe still a couple of minutes, but Upwey definitely need to get a goal here before the quarter's out. Because they haven't really been high-scoring quarters at all so far today, as we've got the ball back into the middle of the ground.
Ball's in the back in the middle. Monkers and Atua. Ball's thrown up now. Atua again goes early. Probably gets the tap on the way down, though, but he's hurt himself on the way down, and just keep a look on that.
Yeah.
Very slow to get up. Zach Monkers puts his hand up. He's obviously landed awkwardly on the leg. We're going to have a stop and play here.
Yeah. Yeah, so... Ooh. It's a calf, is it? Sort of.
He's going to come off Atua too.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
No, it was sort of a bit of cramp, was it? Maybe. Oh, there we go. Gee, how about that?
Ball's thrown up. And it's going to keep. They're going to keep going forward now. Interesting for a minute there, Aidan. It's kicked off the ground. Smith goes in. He's tackled. The umpire's going to argue for the ball. So 24 and a half minutes gone. 5 goals, 6:36 Upwey to trail. Woori Yallock 8 goals, 6:54. They need the next goal. Upwey. Tula goes early around the back, and he's going to give.
Oh, it's not a block. I jumped over him.
He's going to give a free kick away for a block. Interesting enough. Yeah.
I understand his brand, is it?
As the ball's kicked over there for Upwey Tecoma, and it's spoiled. So it's going to come back to Woori Yallock. Ben Monkhurst meets it, gets the running player handball. Could he kicks inside forward 50. Gibson's there. He's got it.
Oh, what?
Oh.
But it's a free kick given against Gibson.
There we go.
Interesting, Aidan.
Yeah, a bit of a strange one. Anyway, the long kick down the line. So Gibson thought he had the mark. The umpire said, no, you didn't. We're starting to pick up a bit of angst from the crowd through the effects mic. So it's going to be a stoppage just forward to centre for Woori Yallock on this occasion. 25 and a half gone into the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Going early was a Taylor who's decided to stay out there, and there's a siren. So that's 3-quarter time in the match of the round here at the Silver Dome. Just need to maintain this lead. So up it goes. Atala up in the ruck up against Boonches. Here comes Raru, but he couldn't get it cleanly. O'Day crashes the pack as well. Raru overran it. O'Day got the handball away just in time. Cut off by Sinclair, but he couldn't take it cleanly either. Anyone's ball to be won at ground level. And this is going to be a real tricky one. A bit of a scrum out there at the moment. Good tackle laid by Spencer. And a stoppage early day. I just feel like Woori were a bit cleaner in that 3rd quarter, Trent. That's kind of been the difference. Upwey just not really able to... And it's tricky out there, but Woori just starting to adapt to the conditions a little bit better so far.
Yep.
So up it goes once again to Tala. There we go. Just slipped through the fingertips. Wicks gets a kick forward to centre half forward. It's through everyone's hand. Blakey Muir tracks it back. He got an accommodating bounce as well. Goes onto the left boot to the outer side of the ground. 2 or 1-on-1. Somervale pushed out there by Williams, who goes onto the left inside that forward 50, looking for Gibson. Fisted away, but Gibson did well. Got it under his control. Handball a little bit errant. It might still work out at the moment though for Woori Yallock. Kick towards goal. On its way. It's off line and through for a behind. That was nearly the ideal start there for Woori Yallock, but just not quite working out on that occasion. So 8-7-55 now are the Tigers of the Valley.
Who was that off the boot off? Sorry,
I
Aidan.
think that was Gibson who got it back under control. So 2 goals, 3 he is now. So Upwey to bring the ball back into play. Really need to find some link-up. Long kick, and that's not a good one at all. Joel Adams had absolutely no one on him, and he can just send it straight back inside forward. 50, not a bad-looking kick. Oh, no mark can be taken. He was looking for Monkhorst. Here is Blakey Muir. And here we go. He's won himself a free kick. So he can just backtrack off the mark. And I think he might be having a shot here, Blake Muir, the way he's kind of going back.
Yeah, he's got a big kick on him.
So this, to make it 20, he is going to have the set shot. So this is a pretty decent kick required, at least probably 52, 53 metres for Blakey Muir. Not the biggest ground here at Upwey Tecoma, but the man on the mark is still right on the line of the centre square. So this is a big kick. In he comes, Blakey Muir. Distance, not a problem at all. He just didn't have the accuracy. So that one's offline for Blake Muir. Did kick a goal earlier today, but just didn't quite have the accuracy on that occasion. So 8-8-56. Woori Yallock currently letting Upwey Tecoma. 5-6-36.
Luke Parker has kicked a goal on his return as well, Aiden.
There you go.
This ball looks to be brought back into play now. It's on the far side of the other wing. And here come Upwey Tecoma. Woori has it in the middle of the ground. Brings it to centre half forward, but it's going to be cut off or not able to take it cleanly there. The bounce did not suit the size worder. And they move it forward here, but Upwey Tecoma have it on the counter-attack. They keep moving it forward for Atula. Wicks now kick towards the wing. And it's going to come off the boot of Butchess, but it's going to come back to Atula. No. He's told to play on. And he's tackled straight away. Umpire says play on. And it's at the far side of the wing. It's a scrappy ball. Smith goes in, picks it up, gets a handball moving. He is tackled. Trying to get it off the ground was O'Day. Kicks in midair, but it's going to work back to Sheehan. Sheehan now down the wing. No mark, taking spoil. Upwey Tecoma still a ball hand, but a great tackle laid there. Put him under pressure. Ball doesn't look like it's going very far. It's going to be a free kick going the way of Woori Yallock. So Woori Yallock now to put it back inside their forward 50. Kick decides to go long down the line. Kinamar be taking no, it's spoiled by the Upwey Tecoma defender. It's going to go over the boundary line right near that Upwey pizza sign. It's going to be a boundary fine for the two ruckmans to go at it again. Just about 4 minutes gone. 5-6-36. Upwey Tecoma, Woori Yallock 8-8-56. So Upwey Tecoma need to get a quick goal here. They need 4 goals to kick back in front. The ball's thrown in. No clear winner. Both ruckmans get a tap towards that. Woori Yallock get the kick moving forward off Butchess' boot, but it's an intercepting mark. Taken, really nicely taken there.
Hinton, I think
by
it was.
Hinton. And they decide to go wide to the other side of the ground. Leading up to it was Waterman, unable to hold the mark. Kick off the ground, Wicks chases after it hard again, but he's kicked it in the mid-air and it's gone out of bounds on the full.
Yeah, didn't really need to do that, did Sam Wicks, and he's forced a turnover, so free kick to Butchers on the outer side of the ground. Just chips it down the line, up and under ball. Going to be Raru. Drags it in eventually.
He's taken a couple of good marks, Aiden.
He has. It's not been easy to take overheads today. Conditions certainly not ideal for it. So Sam Raru, can he maybe provide a bit of a spark for Upwey Tecoma? It's been, oh gee, that's not the ideal start. Maloney just managed to control it. Raru's turned it over. Lindgren onto Basoli. Long kick inside forward 50, looking for Jack Ryan. Couldn't quite get the mark. Upwey do have the numbers for the time being. The kick beelines the boundary line. Costa's chasing after it. Arnold got it away to Monkhorst, who kicks it out of bounds on the full, so they get a bit of a reprieve in defence to Upwey Tecoma. But still trailing by 20 points. Got to be better by foot, so Oscar Miles with a free kick. In the back pocket. Got plenty of options up ahead, and he's just going to go along with that left boot, looking for a Taylor who's got to get up. He can't take the mark. Roving it well was O'Day, but he was tackled straight away. Bunches soccers it forward. No mark can be taken. Orenshaw came in from the side but couldn't win it. And now there's a free kick, and this is going to go to Upwey Tecoma. Ooh. Maybe Arnold just going down there a little bit too easily. So it'll stay with Upwey Tecoma for the time being.
Ben Monkhorst.
Kick inside, looking for Wicks, who's done well. Yes, he did. He pulled it in the end, so Sam Wicks doesn't waste any time. Kick to half forward. Done a great one, but Bakara came in at the last moment. He forced the spoil, but they didn't get the right bounce. Upwey Tecoma. There's still a chance now if they can lock it up at least and get a stoppage, and they do. So ball up at half forward for the Tigers of the Mountain. And they probably need to find a goal here pretty quickly. Still plenty of time with this quarter, but I really don't want to leave it too late, so Atala goes early. He was up against Arnold on that occasion. Woori can get the ball clear. Costas parks himself underneath it. Couldn't take the mark. They still might be a chance. Oh, but the bounce goes awry. Here is Ryan. Did well. Sold the candy. Check side, inside, forward 50. Gibson gone. No, he dropped it in the last moment. Couldn't quite hold the mark. Was he held? Umpire says yes, he was held. And that's not the ideal result for Upwey Tecoma. But this would be the ideal start for Woori Yallock. So the first 2 shots at goal off line. Taylor Gibson 2-3 in the afternoon. This a chance to make it 3-3 and make it 26 points. 7 minutes into the final quarter. And a fairly low scoring affair. So Gibson lines them up and now begins his approach. Very important shot for goal this for Woori. This would make it very hard for Upwey Tecoma. Gibson comes in and kicks it straight over the goal umpire's cap. First goal of the last quarter to Woori Yallock, and they're out to a 26-point margin. 9-8-68 they are now, leading Upwey Tecoma 5-6-36. And it's a tough mountain to climb now for Upwey, isn't it, Trent?
Gibson off the boot off, was it? Sorry?
Yeah, it was Gibson.
3 goals, 3 he's kicked today. Could have had a lot bigger day.
Stood up when it matters, though. That's the main thing. As we wait for the ball to come back into the middle. And once again, Atala to do the ruck duties up against Bunches.
This ball's been brought back into the middle. To be thrown up now. Tapped over the back of the head. They can move and they're tackled straight away. Good strong tackle laid there by Maloney of Upwey Tecoma. And it's going to be another ball up. So it'll be 8 minutes gone now in this last quarter. Tura gets the ball moving forward. Picking up his Raru. Takes it on head on. He's probably going to have to be pinned. No, the umpire gives him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. I like the intent of Raru there, though. Just took it on. As the ball's thrown up. Tap down. And here goes Basoli. Gets it out from the handball. Moves it forward. That's a beautiful kick to Monkhurst. Zach Monkhurst over the top, looking for Gibson. Can't quite hold the mark, but makes the contest. Then goes back in the second effort with the tackle. Deep inside the forward line now. And how's the umpire seeing this? He's taking a while, so he's going to give. And in the back, it's free kick to Upwey Tecoma. And it's in the hands there of Hinton. Hinton now to rebound the 50. He'll go for the far side of the other ground. Kicks it to a bit of space. Finds a teammate in the pocket. They go to half-back looking for Sheehan. Grabs it, but he's met by a front-on tackle there straight away by the vice-captain in Marsh. And he's helped over the line for a boundary throw-in. 9 minutes gone. Upwey Tecoma 5-6-36. Woori Yallock 9-8-62. So Upwey Tecoma really need to get this ball moving probably up the middle now. Aiden, move the ball a bit faster. Get it in there. Monkos grabs out of the ruck, gets a kick out, but it's smothered. Goes back and gets it again. He's tackled straight away, but he's still going. And they've got it inside their 450 now. And it's going to go over the boundary line. Williams helps it over. So good pressure from Upwey Tecoma there. But they really needed their end of the ground. They're running out of time. So the ball is getting ready to be thrown back in between the two ruckmen in Monkos and Atura. Monkhurst wins that tap down with the whistle being blown. Free kick going the way of Monkhurst by the looks of it. Matter of fact, it's going the way of Upwey Tecoma. They look to bring it back in now. Hinton goes wide, finds Raru. Raru now, tucked on the boundary, on the wing. Something's going on. Why is he pushing off the mark?
Yes, there's a little hold-up in play. Don't quite...
Not sure. Oh, play it. Maybe this. I don't know.
Yeah, there we go. Just waiting for the player to come off the ground. So
it's the only possible reason. Yep, so there it is. Then plays called back on. It's 10.5 minutes gone in the last. They really need to make something of this play here. Raru gets it, brings it to the wing, but he's turned it over to Ben Monkhorst. Not what they needed at all. Monkhorst does not need a rush. He comes up the middle, but it looks like he might have turned it over and knocking it forward. Upwey Tecoma really need to make something of this. Tucker, he's done well at ground level. They're picking it up here. Meeting in front of was Maloney. And going in again, but Woori Yallock had the ball in hand now, tucked across the boundary. It's going to be another boundary throw in right in front of the benches there, Aiden.
Yeah, so another stoppage. They just didn't have the numbers of that contest there, Upwey Tecoma. It's what Woori have started to do a lot better as well in this second half. So boundary throw in, broadcast side of the ground. Tala to the front, but it was Bunches, who gets a handle away, just grabbed it out of the ruck. Huge numbers surround the contest once again. Going to be a tough one to break away. Ball heads towards the boundary line. Eventually it's taken over. And we'll have another boundary throw in. Once again on the broadcast side wing. Was it a ball up, is it? So it's going to be balled up on this occasion, so umpire decides to bring it back in. So once again, Bunches and Atala in that contest. Long kick down the line is on the full. So just wait for the ball to come back for the time being. So Woori Yallock with a handy 26-point margin, 12 minutes into the final quarter. Waters man to the mark for Upwey Tecoma. Just got to wait for the ball to come back over the fence, and here it is. So where do they go, Woori? Not too far away from just being able to slow it all down. They still go long down the line with the kick. Oscar Miles will park himself under it, and he takes it pretty easily in the end. They've got to make something of this Upwey Tecoma. Miles long down the ground. Good fist coming in late, I think, from Marsh. And once again, we're getting the numbers. Maloney taking the tackle straight away. And we'll have a boundary throw in. So ball to be thrown back into play once again. So Miles to go up in the ruck up against Zachy Monkhorst. Miles gets front position. Got the tap down. Here comes Wicks. Sockers it to keep it in play, but he's turned it over. Smith, was he taken high? Umpire calls him to go. Oh, strong tackle laid. Still a chance. Pompech, can he get the handle away? He can, but it was a dangerous one. It might still work. In he goes again. Got it away to Wicks. He can't see his number anymore. Inside forward 50. Piccaro's got out the back. Can he sock it towards goal?
Fight in the mud too here, Aiden.
It is an absolute slop out there at the moment. Piccaro, it was a tough one.
Geez, they're keen if they're fighting in the mud.
5-7-37. There's a little bit happening out there at the moment, Trent. Blakey Muir
still going on.
No time, the mark dropped, and there's a whistle. And I think this is going to be a free kick to Upwey Tecoma.
Yeah, it's still going.
There's a bit of confusion out here, but so this, I think a free kick. I think that's what's happening. Crowd's all up and about, and we can't really see what's going on. But I do think, yeah, this is going to be a shot at goal for the Tigers of the Mountain. From that pocket, this just has to go through, Trent. There's just no two ways about it. Such an important
Look
kick
at the mud
goal.
patch on the people in front of us here, Aiden Wicks and all that.
You can't even see Wicks' number anymore. It's just covered in mud. He's a hard worker. All right, here we go. Set shot for goal from the pocket. Well and truly across the face. And it's missed everything. And that was not what Upwey Tecoma needed. So Woori still maintain that 25-point lead. So we're now 14 minutes into the last quarter. Simpson kicks across goal to Muir, who opts to go to the outer side of the ground. A long kick down the line. Mark is taken. Beautifully done there by Arnold.
So Arnold has it. I'm just getting over all that. That was good fun, Aiden.
Oh dear, oh dear.
As they have it on the far side, Upwey Tecoma really needed to make something of it. They're probably running out of time now. What's it, 14 and a half minutes gone in the last. Mark taken there by Gibson, the far wing. And they bring it inside to the middle of the ground. Who's that? His number 45 is Joel Adams. You can barely see his number because he's covered in black. I know he's a black coloured t-shirt, but his mud is too.
Oh.
As they turn it over, Upwey Tecoma. To get it moving forward. Bakara is fair way up the ground. Yeah. Smith kicks smothered off the boot of Oscar Simpson. Ball at the bottom of the pack. They're really going in hard now, and it's just upped up a level now after all that. For Bakara to push up the ground that far too. They're getting a bit desperate, aren't they?
Waters
ball's
at home.
Ball's going to be thrown up now. Monkhorst wins the tap. Ball at the bottom of the pack. Rauru gets it. Spins around traffic. Then just tucks it on the boot. To Picaro. Waters is there too. But coming up, they cut it off. Here's their chance. Upwey Tecoma. Pushed it forward to Waters. Picks it up. Snapped towards goal. It's on!
There we go.
Jackson Waters puts the goal that they desperately needed.
It was ugly, Trent, but it was what they needed nonetheless. Is that the spark? 15 and a half gone into the final quarter, and they're going to need at least another 4 goals if there any chance here. Upwey Tecoma. Come, Picaro is very sore, Trent. That does not look good at all.
They need to kick 4 here though, Aiden.
Yeah, they do.
To hit the front. 3 will get him behind by a point.
And I'll tell
but Picaro does not look in good sights.
Oh, that's the problem, Trent. They probably need him out there if they're going to be any chance of getting those goals, and he looks very sore. And he did have, I think it was a groin problem at the start of the season as well.
The
Trent.
Hawks have hung on.
They have, yep.
I just got a message saying flag Hawks. All right, calm down.
So back in the middle once again, Miles up against Monkhorst. He went early, but Monkhorst did well, grabbed out of the ruck, sends it long inside forward, 50. Oh no, the intercept mark could have been taken there, but in the end, it's fisted over the boundary line. Works out okay for Upwey Tecoma, but again, they've just got to have a bit more
Bakari
communication.
makes his way to the bench now. Looks very, very sore.
Yeah, so he's being looked at by the trainers at the moment. Don't know what the situation is there, but he did miss the first couple of weeks due to injury, so boundary throw in. Monkhorst up against Miles. Monkhorst did well, won the tap to Smith. Was he held? Umpire calls him to go. Smith! Kick across the face. Tracking it back is Gibson, but the ball beats him over the boundary line. It's going to be thrown back in the forward pocket for Woori Yallock. So 17 minutes now gone into the final quarter. Tigers of the Valley still lead by 19 points. And just starting to get to that point, Trent, where they can maybe just maintain possession long enough. They might be able to hold out. So boundary throw in, as I say, forward pocket. Monkhorst once again in the ruck up against Miles, who's competed really well today when he's gone in there. Up it goes. Monkhorst to the front, got a little tap. Ryan, was he taken off? An umpire calls him to go. Dangerous handball back towards goal. Raru spins, gets the handball away just in time, and Upwey happy to concede. So dangerous territory there, but in the end, they concede the rush behind. 9-9-63, back to a 20-point margin. Doesn't really matter, though, at this stage. They're just going to need to kick 4 goals nonetheless. Upwey Tecoma now, hang on. Is a yellow card being handed out potentially? Either way, Upwey Tecoma have to have been given what you'd almost call a double 25, because there's no way that's at least 25. So Hinton chips it out wide to Raru, who could have gone to Waterman over the top, but he's going to go much longer. Gets past Lindgren. Long kick inside forward 50. Can someone take a mark? No, not quite. Comes to ground level. Atala in the area for Upwey Tecoma. There's still a chance. Ball beelines the boundary. Waters happy to see it over, so it's going to be thrown back into play. So they got it down their end of the Upwey Tecoma. Not quite sure what happened down that end of the ground, but the free kick and seemed like subsequent 50-metre penalty certainly helping them get it to the right end, but this is kind of where it's all gone wrong, getting those scores on the board. Monkhorst to the front, got the tap down to Basoli, got the kick away. Who can take the mark? Crashing the pack was Hinton. Doing well was Marsh, taken off of it. Huge numbers around the ball, tracked back by Orenshaw, got the handball away just in time. Raru to Costas, inside forward 50. Atala can't take the mark, and it's over the boundary line once again, and it will be thrown back into play.
So it's deep in the forward line now of Upwey Tecoma. Can they get another quick one on the ball? They're running out of time very much so, Aiden. They're in red time. 19 minutes gone. Upwey Tecoma 6-7-43. Try Woori Yallock at 9-9-63. Ball's thrown in. Atala wins that tap down, but Smith gets it. Gets the handball moving forward. Here they go. Muir has it. Was that a throw? I think it was, and he's been pinned. Sinclair's going to get the free kick, and he's moving back to his mark smartly and quickly.
He's kicked 1 so far this afternoon.
Sinclair now. Moving in now. Sinclair off the boot. Makes the umpire work. And it's across the face. That was the opportunity they really needed to kick. 1 goal, 1. He's kicked today. They bring it back in quickly to Muir. Spencer to Muir. Back to Spencer. Over to Basoli. Basoli plays on, and it's cut off this kick. But the opt to put it back in. This is in Park Jenkinson's hands. Park Jenkinson handball over the top. And they get it moving. They're inside forward. 50. Can it might be taken? Yes, it can. But it's cut off there.
Blakey Muir, it looks like.
This is in the hands of Joel Smith.
Oh, no, you're right.
Joel Smith brings it far across the goals. Woori Yallock look just to be controlling the game now. Don't need to do anything silly. 20.5 minutes gone. Have the lead of 19 points. And they've kicked it out of the bounds on the full. As I say that, Aiden.
Yeah, interesting
Just
one.
as about as I say that.
Yeah, they don't really need to go those long kicks down the line. You're right, Trent, but they've gone for it nonetheless.
They move it back in forward. Upwey Tecoma inside the forward 50. Picara's there. Can't get up. It's knocked. He's back on the ground, Aiden. Raru's there. Gets the handball forward. It's in the bottom of the pack. Everyone's fighting for the ball. It's the bottom of the pack now. It's going to be a ball up. So, yeah, Picaro's back on the ground now.
Yeah, that's handy for Upwey Tecoma, so he must have just been a bit of a stinger.
The umpire's getting ready to ball it up. He's calling stop on plays. Another blood rule being happened.
Yep, Oscar Miles this time.
So he's going to wait until he makes his way off the ground by the looks of it too. Surely that's close enough now. The umpire waits for Oscar Miles to make his way off the ground. He has to cross the boundary before he can actually call time on, and now he has, and time is back on. Ball's thrown back up. Moncos gets the thumping tap moving forward. Ball still at the bottom of the pack though. Moncos picks it up, gets a handball moving forward. Basoli goes in hard. Smith picks it up and it's helped over the line for another boundary throw in. 22 minutes gone in the last quarter. Yallock lead by 19 points.
So, as Trent mentioned, another stoppage inside forward 50 for Upwey Tecoma. Time really starting to run out for the home side. They're going to need 4 very fast goals if they're any chance. Bartils wanted a free kick. The umpire didn't fall for it. They're just trying to bust their way through Upwey Tecoma. Desperation is there, but the Woori defence holding strong. And they'll know Yallock, there's only got to be a few minutes to go. And just as long as they can hold up, they should be able to take the win home. This would be important one. Munkor scrubs out of the ruck. His kick was smothered. Handball comes away. Kick around the corner by Hinton. Muir did well. Held the mark strong, and Blakey Muir just assesses the options, just chips it across goal, and that should work out okay. Picaro mans the mark for Upwey Tecoma. Another short kick up the line to Basoli. So Cody Basoli looks further afield, and it just chips it back. That'll work out just okay. This time to Joel Smith. Interesting kick outside, but that'll work just fine too. So they've done this pretty well, Yallock. And in doing so, they've been able to milk at least a minute off the clock. Long kick down the line, over the head of Atala and straight into the lap on that occasion of Kynan French. So French centres it to centre half forward. Basoli can chase after it here, but it's Upwey Tecoma with the numbers at the moment. Sinclair got to get under his control. He's got to get it moving quickly. His handball was smothered by Muir. Muir kick probably not the best. It might still work out okay. Can French once again? Yes, he can. Gets it under his control. Kicks it backwards, and that'll work out okay. And he finds Gibson, who's pushed his way back, and he's just happy to just take some time off the clock, which is all they've got to do. So Taylor Gibson, once again, chips it across, and Raru nearly came in to intercept. Williams, or Lindgren, is it? Long kick. I tell you what, that might be home. Was it touched? Yes, it was. Oh, what a goal that would have been. May as well give it a crack there from Jason Lindgren. Just got a little fingertip on the last line. Back out to a 20-point margin for Yallock. So long kick out of the defensive 50, a big barrel looking for Waters, but that's a good mark by Atchison. And I reckon Woori are home now, Trent. It's going to be pretty tough for Upwey Tecoma. We're about to tick into 25 minutes. Blake Muir, or Smith it is in fact, goes out wide with the kick, and that's a really good bit of vision.
I like that, Aiden. Just pick out the long sleeve and take your stab in the dark of which one it is.
Mitch Arnold on the end of this kick. So it doesn't need to rush too much, Arnold. Just down the line. Atala can't quite hold the mark. In goes Satori. Little soccer doesn't quite work out here for Upwey Tecoma. And now they might have a little four-way forward. That ball just falling into the lap, and now they can go forward here. Daniel Waters, can he take the mark? No, he can't. Can Bakara get out the pack? Maybe. Bakaro got to get it under his control. Was he pushed? Umpire calls him to go. Doing everything he can, Carmen Bakara, but he's constrained and locked up. And that's a free kick. Oh, poor discipline there from Woori. So Bakaro is going to get an opportunity. He's got to be quick. It's probably too little too late now, but just don't understand why the Woori defence thought that was a smart thing to do. So Bakaro for goal number 2. He's kicked 1 goal 3 today. Hasn't really been his day so far. He does put that one through though. So he gets it back to a 14-point margin, but I think time has probably expired. 7:8:50 now, Upwey Tecoma trailing Yallock 9:10:64. And we are now 25 and a half into quarter number 4.
Yeah, it's probably... You can hope, Aiden, but they need this centre clearance straight away. Obviously not knowing how long is left in the quarter here. It's been nearly 26 minutes gone. 7:8:50 Upwey Tecoma, trail Yallock 9 goals 10:64.
Well, that's it.
They need to kick 3, really.
And, well, that's the thing. They've got to win the centre, but then they've got to do it again and again. So, yeah.
And again, it's balled up. Moncos grabs it out of the ruck. He's tackled. He's going to be pinned for holding the ball. So here's their chance to get it moving forward. Moncos just holding him up. which Aiden, quite frankly, that's smart. So that Upwey, Woori Yallock can get back and man up in numbers. So they've got the ball moving forward here. To Upwey Tecoma, coming at it. No marking taken, but grabbing it. Couldn't take it cleanly there. Satori. Now clearing kick there. Really well done there by Brad Arnold. He gets it moving wide, but chasing hard after it. Here is Somervale. It's helped over the boundary line for a boundary throw in. So everyone's still on the edge of their seats here. We're at
It's tense stuff.
26 and a half minutes gone. Boundary throw in. Thrown back into play now. Monkhorst again wins the tap. Smith has his kick smothered out of the clearance. Ball at the bottom of the pack, and they get this ball moving. Raru goes in and gets it. Gets to get up. Then he's tackled straight away. Has the umpire see this? He's going to ask for it for another ball up. So stoppage after stoppage, Aiden.
Oh, Woori, just get numbers over there. Just lock it up. As I said, 27 minutes gone. There's not going to be enough time.
So ball's thrown up now. Miles wins that tap, but chasing back after it is O'Shea. It's going to go back over the boundary line for another boundary throw-in. We're 27 minutes gone in this quarter. So you'd think not much more than 3 minutes max. So the ball is going to be thrown back into play here with two ruckmen to go at it. Monkhorst and Miles. Miles gets the front position, jumps, but then probably misses the ball completely. They get the ball moving forward. Monkhorst, snap over his head. And it might be taken. Noah can't going back and fly. Here's Harvey Smith, gets his hand on the ball and then knocks it forward into the favour of French. He's tackled, and there's the siren. Woori Yallock come home with the win. 9-10-64, being Upwey Tecoma, 14 points, 7-8-50.